The Wild Wild West.
Oh, we're going?
We're locked.
Good.
You hot mic'd us? You son of a bitch.
Hot mic us talking about our penises.
Nasty little fucking...
You little fucking gremlin. Listen to that gremlin laugh.
It is a grem laugh. He's a jack-o'-lantern, dude.
You are. It's almost spooky time.
I know. We've reached the spooky time. The spooky cycle.
Yeah, it's almost spooky time.
We just wait for Halloween over and over.
Yeah, I love Halloween, dude. What are you going to go as this year?
Oh, dude, I don't know. We had a couple ideas. What the fuck?
I might go as Fetterman and just wear like...
Fetterman would be nice.
My normal outfit. Just wear a hoodie and gym shorts. Speaking of, I just saw Fetterman. He was talking. He sounds all right.
He does?
He's a lot better, yeah.
Maybe he saw Jamie Foxx.
He's recovering from that. Yeah, true.
They bounced Jamie Foxx back. Or, you think... I don't want to start political talk, but do you think he got cloned?
That's a tough one to clone. Fetterman might be the hardest clone.
True. It's a tough guy to clone.
It's a tough one to recreate.
Who's Fetterman?
Fetterman's a giant senator from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
He had a stroke, and then they kept putting him on debate stages.
Was he all banged up, was he?
He literally couldn't talk.
Yeah.
They brought the first debate he went on. They were like, all right, opening comments are to you, Mr. Fetterman. He goes, Pennsylvania, good night. They're like, oh, man. And he won. He beat the other guy.
Yeah.
What the
other guy sucked so bad that he won.
Yeah, there's a lot. Strokes and Alzheimer's are all the rage right now.
Yeah.
The other guy, who was the guy who was having a stroke that everyone was like, I hope you fucking die. I hope you fucking die.
McConnell, yeah.
I gotta get my Twitter. Do you guys mind if I pause right now and go to Twitter and say, I hope you fucking die, McConnell?
Yeah.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
I hope he dies. I hate that politician so much.
I'm sick of him.
I heard he voted on abortion. I want to kill him.
Yeah. You're allowed to
Myself.
wish death on your political enemies.
Yeah.
That's
It's
a good
embarrassing.
thing.
Pretty humiliating.
But if you go on and say, I hope Nancy Pelosi dies, they're like, no.
Yeah, true. Or who's the other lady they all loved? Ruth
Bader.
Ginsburg.
She did die, and she actually cost them a lot. She cost them abortion.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she should have retired.
She wouldn't retire. Yeah,
she should have retired under Obama.
She was like Chuck Liddell. Just like wouldn't get out of there.
She wouldn't
You're like,
get out.
no, it's not good for anyone.
Chuck, don't go in there.
It's got to be so hard. I wouldn't give
I'm fighting Rampage Jackson. Chuck, don't fight a guy named Rampage Jackson.
Chuck, you don't know your name anymore, Chuck. The days are gone.
Imagine though, dude, could you give up that seat?
Yeah.
They were like, we should have term limits. Like, dude, if I got in there, I would not be able to step down from being like, nay.
It's just too powerful.
The gentleman from Rhode Island, nay.
Nay, absolutely not.
You got to give that up. I'd be like, no, fucking over my dead body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I vote in favor of the motion.
Yeah. It's like they should not be able to insider trade. Oh, now you're saying it?
Now my nuts
Before
are
I
hanging
went
out.
on, I said I should change shorts. My penis and nuts are
I don't care
hanging
if your penis is out. I don't want my penis out.
out. Why?
Mine's securely nestled in my groin.
Mine will be nestled nicely.
Mine's a baby bird in its mother's nest right
It
now.
is just
Nice.
Cully, fresh off the special, dude.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
It's been very well received. Very nice messages, which felt nice.
I watched it today, and I thought it was really great.
Thanks.
But I
Appreciate
didn't
it.
share it yesterday because I think the good move was sharing somebody's special is the next day.
True.
Yeah.
Everybody shares it at once.
True.
Yeah.
You got to wait a couple days, and then you give it a nice
Yeah.
little
If you share
hopefully
that,
a
would be
little-
great. I appreciate it.
Of course.
If someone goes, watch
sure.
it. Most importantly, you big Philly fan base here. I'm going to be at Helium on September 20th.
Nice.
Tickets,
Ooh.
plenty available. To the point where I may not actually be there.
No,
at
you're gonna
September
be
20th.
there.
Dude, it's
There
so
got to be a
fun.
lot
It's
of,
so- yeah, so
lot of
fun.
lazy, late
Yeah,
ticket
yeah,
buyers
yeah.
in
I
Philly.
saw the flyer. I walked by it.
Did you?
It's my neck of the woods. I was
Oh,
walking
nice.
by it.
Oh, at least
I
they're
said,
promoting it.
Oh, it was up on the front part?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Oh, okay.
I was
All
so
right.
happy when I saw my fat face on there for the first time.
Yeah.
I said, Mama, we did it. I said, baby,
Yeah.
break out the red panties. Baby, we done it. I called my mom, actually.
Did you really?
I said, Mom, break out the red panties. I didn't quite understand what that meant.
Yeah, break out the floral pattern. Break out the big floral pattern.
Break
briefs,
out the
Mom.
giant stained underpants. The shit streaked underpants, Mom.
What point do you think women just give up their sexy underpants?
I don't think it's up to them. I think their vaginas give out.
Is that what it is?
Mung and
Yeah.
shit flies out of it for years.
their vaginas eat them, probably.
The vaginas give out.
Yeah.
I guess.
They probably
Like a-
claim them. The vagina's probably like, oh.
All day, their vaginas are just.
Although it is a period of rest and recuperation.
Geezed?
Yeah. They don't break those things out all the time.
No.
They might
but
zap them every
I think they get hit with the bug zapper. Yeah, they get zapped.
Although they probably get slammed.
When they
50-year-olds probably slam as hard as possible. Ugh. At that point, it's probably nothing but just. It's either like gentle Kenny Loggins lovemaking or pop.
Yeah, especially at that point, you hate your wife's guts.
You think you're cracking hard? 50?
I think a
go
50-year-old slamming.
No,
In fact, I might have seen amateur home videos.
Yeah, okay.
Violence, but short, like a football game. Like
Very
intense violence for like 5 seconds. 30-second break. Intense violence.
It's a scrum.
Yeah, it's a scrum. That's actually how I make love. I'm going to start fucking drilling her.
Why are breaks frowned upon? Why do you have to do the whole thing? And why can you spread love?
I don't know. I try not to let anybody get in my head.
You know what I'm saying?
I try not to let any outside forces dictate how I make love.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, you're
why
natural.
This is how I make love. This is
dip
unique.
in, get out, start the day. Dip in the afternoon, get out at nighttime, bust, go to bed.
Oh, you're talking about all day,
pretty much edging,
kind of dipping in.
Just a little bit of fucking.
Dipping in here and there.
See what this feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Popping out. I mean, it's pretty much edging.
Go. Yeah.
It might just be a latent kink of mine.
I don't think I've ever stopped fucking for anything. Like I've never like stopped them like let me go to the bathroom, come back in, keep going. It's like once I'm in, I was like, that's it. We're in
this
the
is
thing.
what we're doing.
Yeah, it's.
I like working myself up to a nice pee and peeing and going to bed. So I actually have to pee.
That's a fun time.
I like to pee. I like to get as hard as I can, then pee in the toilet and go to bed.
Have that weird pee where your penis looks weird after you're done peeing. It gets leopard spots. You ever get the leopard spot, dickhead? Does anybody else have that?
No.
Is that just me?
Never
You know,
heard
when
that.
blood rushes out of your penis.
You get leopard spots?
Not. I'm trying to explain this. I was hoping somebody else knew what I was talking about. Yes, Gardini. Yes, that's
So
a
what
good.
are
I don't know.
Is there like
pale
a
penis.
the tip you're talking about?
Yeah.
What happens?
Well,
It's a spotty?
it's tough to explain.
Like
I guess.
braille?
No, it's blotchy because all the blood's rushing out.
Oh, okay.
If that makes any
Gotcha.
sense.
No, I have overanalyzed my dick.
I'm more of a bowling pin man.
A bowling pin. I've experienced that myself.
Dude, me and Brittany did MDMA, obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry about all the voice
I was on the
memos.
receiving end of that.
Jesus Christ. We started going through our phones. Never hide
Oh
your
my God.
phones.
We're just texting everyone you loved them.
Oh, calling every,
Yeah, it was
people.
actually really, really sweet.
It was,
Yeah, of
very,
course.
It was really nice.
Dude, I took a piss halfway through and I came back out and we both laughed. I had like Furious Adderall, whatever type of penis that looks like. It was crazy looking. It was like purple. My dick was like purple and just like
It's wild.
completely misshapen. I
Drug
couldn't
penis is. It reaches, especially if you don't take that drug.
Yeah.
Then you take
Yeah.
it, you're like, holy shit, I didn't know my dick could look like this.
Molly's all time. You go, what?
Yeah.
Like, that's
I don't know.
nuts.
Everybody talks about fucking
I
on
know. I hear
ecstasy.
that all the time.
Not even close.
No.
Maybe people are just taking like amphetamines and then just. Dude, by the way, that was miraculous.
Yeah.
We squashed all of our beef. I can't believe how well that worked.
That's amazing.
We were beefing, dude, for years.
Yeah.
Beefing. And it was like, we sat there for an hour. I was like, yeah, this will be cool. Dude, we get along now. It's the weird. We're both
some
like,
Molly with your
this
lady.
is weird. Yeah.
Now it's going to wear off, but that's when it's time to hit the Molly again.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, dude, it's knowing that's
Double the dose this time.
You're capable of that.
knowing that's in your back pocket. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I was like telling her, I'm like, we can make it 2 more years and do Molly again and like each other.
Yeah.
No problem. I mean, dude, we just solved the fucking divorce rate
Yeah.
crisis. We got a hotel room at 10:30 in the morning, took it, and just laid
Yeah,
there.
I started getting phone calls at about 11.
Yeah,
11:15, I started getting a lot of phone calls. And you guys were like, come on, just answer. Answer the phone. Come on, please. I was like, guys, put the phone. This is about you guys. We'll talk when you're done.
I know.
And then you guys were like, all right, we're cool now. Give us a call. I was like, you guys are still high as shit.
We went to a PTA meeting.
It was really nice, though.
It was very sweet.
Yeah, it was.
Dude, we
It
went to a
was-
PTA
You
meeting.
guys can
Like,
make me cry quick, dude.
Really?
All it takes is somebody calling me and saying they love me, and I'm like,
yeah. Dude, we were.
fucking love you guys too. I was in the fucking No Snakes Allowed drugstore when you guys called.
Were you really?
Yeah. I got teared up in there. I was trying to buy some citrus skull. That's my plug in the city.
Dude, it hit me, and I don't like the oncome of that at all, dude. That shit kicking
That wave?
in. I was terrified.
That's a scary wave,
Dude, she had to hold me like a baby, dude. I was
Yeah.
just like, I was sitting there like, all right, when's he going to kick in? When am I going to shed all my
you
defense
feel it
mechanisms? Dude, because my brother was like, yeah, you take it and you start like, you talk, all your defenses drop. And I'm like, did my defenses drop? Yep. Nope. All of a sudden, I was like, I don't like this. You got to hold me. And she was like held on to me. And I was like, I don't know why I don't tell anyone I have problems. I need to open up more. Oh, fuck.
That's what the Hoss man did the same thing.
Dude. He
was like, I want out of this. I don't want to do this anymore.
Oh my
He's
God.
like, shut up, pussy.
Wait, so this is your first time ever doing Molly?
Never done it before.
Oh my God.
It's
Never done it. I don't know how you do it out. Like I'd only have to be like indoors.
Yeah.
Doing it at a party, I would have fell apart.
The time we did it at Helium,
Yeah, you were on stage.
went on stage. That was a disaster.
That's horrible.
How?
It was like the first time I ever really
It's
did
crazy.
it. I mean, it was Big J got me. He got revenge after the dosing,
True.
the acid dosing. That was Ari. That wasn't even me.
True.
But yeah, he brought me on stage, and he was like, "See, it's not that funny." I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry."
Oh my God. Yeah.
But then anytime at Helium, I would go to the manager's office.
No,
I'd just sit there. I couldn't be around the gas digital gremlins.
True.
That harsh is.
Yeah.
Even though they're the ones supplying the molly, so I can't be mad at them.
Yeah, that's what I was curious about. What is the harsh? I was curious how it could be harsh because I was there, dude. We were sitting in a hotel room, like coiled around each other, like we were just like two snakes.
Yeah.
Completely coiled and just being like, "I love you so much, dude." Oh my God, dude, I was pure. I went Sir Galahad instantly. I was like, "I love you so much. Girls are the best. I love girls." You guys are so fucking weird, but seriously, you're so cool.
Yeah.
It was, dude. It was 4 hours of just. It was. I do think it is the best thing in the world.
It
For
is.
a married couple. You have to do it.
Yeah. Prosthetic
Hey, if
love.
you're single, get after
Crazy.
it.
It's not
Shit rules.
prosthetic. It's not
Chemically-
prosthetic. You're
chemical
defending.
love.
Dude, I'm telling. That's what everyone thinks, but you're dropping defense mechanisms that are also distorting reality.
But it is also sending a bunch of whatever the
For
chemical
sure,
to make you
serotonin.
happy is.
serotonin,
Makes things
yeah,
feel
Yeah.
good.
for sure. But it does, dude. I don't. Dude,
Yeah, you
I-
get to speak totally
Yeah.
honestly.
yeah,
And just hearing somebody tell you how much they love you makes you're like, oh, damn, I
Yeah.
love you.
dude. But I'm telling you, for a marriage specifically,
Yeah.
it's bizarre.
Yeah.
because you just squash all these weird beefs you don't know you have, and all of a sudden you're like, you're all right.
Yeah.
It's nice.
We did Molly the whole time growing up in Ireland. Everyone's on Molly in Ireland. Like we'd eat.
That's why they're always after you guys' Lucky Charms.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why like everyone's like, yeah, I take it, and I'm like, dude, I had like a profound effect on me. Although
Yeah.
I'm sensitive to stuff, so I think everything.
No,
does.
it does have a really profound. Like
Okay.
if you take it, it depends. I think it depends which kind you take.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh.
some people take like amphetamine laced or whatever.
Yeah.
Ecstasy
Yeah.
has all types of shit in it. But like, just straight Molly is, yeah.
It was crazy.
Every time I've ever done it, I've been like, that was the best thing I've ever done in my life. And there's not really a hangover. Everybody talks about this.
Oh, I get come
Terrible
down. I
hangover.
get bad come down.
Really? I
Yeah,
never
it's
got
usually,
it.
I think it's probably like you said from amphetamine. It's like the come down's
Oh,
a bit
yeah.
bad.
I was
in
a
like
little. I
suicidal
was just
level.
gassed for like a day and a
Yeah.
half. I was just kind of like, oh man, like just a
Yeah.
little gassed out, and then being like, do we really like each other now? Turns out we do. We're a week into liking each other. It's been pretty
One week
nice.
into liking each other is pretty good.
But all these,
That's better than most.
but all these things. Every time I do shrooms and I have this new profound thing, it's
Yeah.
like 1 week of being back in like reality.
True.
I'm like, fuck this, fuck everyone. I
you're
need
back.
more stuff.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah,
that is
immediately.
Yeah.
That's the trick. The mushrooms are the worst because you're like, I figured out my entire life,
Yeah.
and then you're all
A
of
month
sudden,
later, you're like, I'll try cocaine again.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We're having fun.
Coke's the worst. Coke, if I've
Yes.
never woken up the next day and been like, that was a great idea getting that
Yeah,
Coke.
yeah.
Never.
Yeah. Stuffed fucking nose the next day.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
up all night shouting at the mirror or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is the worst.
I did that
one.
recently. Someone gave me Coke in Houston recently, and I did a bump.
I love how it's always someone gave me Coke.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, nobody's-
because I rang him.
nobody
I
ties
rang
it.
him and I gave him $100. that was
somebody-
also part of it. Now that I
This
think
guy
about
he
it,
fucking gave it to me.
No, it's always-
he's a drug dealer.
I mean, it does happen.
It is always at a show
Yeah,
I
or
know.
done with the show. You're drunk. You just got off stage. You're
Yep.
like, damn, I'm the man. This
Yeah.
night's never gonna end.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
the best night of my life
Yeah.
again.
Let me wake up a little.
Let's
Yeah.
Let's get a little pep in our style.
Yeah, but then I went back to the hotel room. I'm on my own, and then I was like trying to sleep, but there's a bag of Coke, and I was like, I'll just do a bump or something before I go to bed. And then it's like, it's 9 a.m. and I'm finished the bag, and I'm like ringing Sam Talent to
nice
tell him how
bump.
good his book is.
Yeah.
Like, then I wake up at 6 p.m. that day.
Damn.
I was going, what the fuck was
Yeah.
You're
that?
just doing a nightcap.
Yeah, but it's like
I'm doing a nightcap.
I kept doing a line of Coke, and then I'd go to bed, and then I go, maybe I'll just do one more, and then I
Yeah.
turn the light off and I'd cozy up
That's
and go.
it. Every time.
Well, I can't do half the bag. You gotta do all the bag.
That's like I do with
know.
junk food. It's like, let me eat all of it right now, and then I won't have it, and I'll be good.
Yeah, no, I really tasted the devil that night though, because I was talking to myself, going, "Just stop, go to bed." I said that to me, and I was like, "All right," and then I was like, "Yeah, that's stupid. Let's just do one more. Come on,
Yeah.
one more line." That was like the closest I think I've ever felt to like a proper addiction. That one night, and I was like, "That's nuts."
It's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the stuff.
So much fun.
It's so fun while you're doing it. You're like,
Well,
this is
we're
great.
on the-
By yourself is rough, dude.
Yeah,
That's
oh, yeah.
weird.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, that's a little
Oh
weird.
yeah, leopard dick.
No, that's normal. I'm gonna show you. Come on, one time, internet.
I've never
be on
had
my
that.
side.
I have fucked girls without a condom and then panicked myself into thinking, like, you know, when you're over analyzing your dick, you go,
For
"Is
sure.
that normal? Has that been there? Is that new?"
I had an ingrown hair that I like called a doctor and demanded he like amend his medical schedule to see me.
Yeah.
And I just like came in, showed him my penis. He's like, "Yeah, that's an ingrown hair, dude." And I was like, "Thank you, man. You have no
Nice.
idea
Yeah,
how
anything
weird it
but
was."
yeah. As long as it's not AIDS, you just go, "Oh god."
Yeah, AIDS isn't even a big deal anymore.
No, not anymore. No.
I think there's no real herpes. Herpes isn't a big deal. No one cares
No.
about herpes.
They're all kind of fine for fellas, I think.
No,
We're good.
HIV is just kind of like it's not ideal, obviously.
No, I'd rather
HIV?
not have
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
But
a
you can
tough
get
one.
it down to like the point where you won't even spread it to people. If you're
Yeah.
at a 0, but it's also a tough pitch, you'd be like, "Trust me."
Yeah,
Be like, "Yo, you won't even get it."
yeah, that's a bad one.
Yeah.
HIV is a tough one still.
But then you get to date all the other people with HIV.
True.
And raw
Does-
dog, you
does
get
help you. It's like an arranged marriage.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna have to marry you now.
Yeah.
You're gonna find your sweet AIDS queen.
Yeah, colds must hit you though. If you like skip your medicine every
Oh,
now and again,
yeah.
and hit with a cold, and you're like, "Ugh, tell everyone I love them." I got pneumonia. They all die from pneumonia, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think
AIDS guys, AIDS gals,
AIDS guys and gals.
AIDS guys and girls. It is a tight club though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dallas
You know what I
Buyers
mean?
Club. Yeah.
All right.
You
can make
Hey,
the, I
I
can make the most.
I gotta
of it.
ask. You were fucking drenched during that
Oh
special.
yeah.
Oh, it was crazy.
so
it was.
funny.
I should have wore short.
Are you? Was that the night you had the bag?
yeah. That was the next
that
day.
was withdrawal syndromes.
Yeah.
That was a week later. I was like,
I mean, a
"Come on,
fully.
Collie."
But it was every single special.
Oh, there's literally a part of it where there's like
Oh, I
dropping.
saw it. It was so
Oh my
funny.
god! And then it was also which kind of whatever.
The transformation's so
Without
good.
getting
Yeah.
too much into it too, but like there was like in one of them I was sweating so bad, but my hair, whatever way I rubbed
Yes.
my head, my hair went down like a Hitler.
Yeah.
So then, but then we like and it was as bad. I don't know, but no one stopped the show. So
Yeah.
someone should have been like, "Hey, fix your fucking hair. You look like an idiot." So
Yeah.
they were just like, "We kind of can't use that." But I was like, "But it's better than the other."
You
It
should have
was-
proactively drenched the
I-
hair in the
that's
very
what I was
beginning.
thinking. Yeah, a
You should, yeah,
swim
you
cap.
should have just poured a beer on your head and been like, "I'm crazy." So for the rest of the special, the reason I'm drenched is because I was
Yeah.
having fun.
But did you see the drip? There's a drip
drip's-
right
the
there.
drip's
There's a
great.
huge drip hanging off my nose.
I like it. I think it's like Jordan, dude. You're like
Yeah,
Jordan.
it's like
Game day.
Gatorade.
Yeah,
You should be. The fact that I'm not sweatier, I'm kind of ashamed.
but everyone was sweaty. Kurt mentioned it.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one. I have a sweat towel in the middle of the fucking
mean,
special.
how?
Like a
How?
sweat towel.
Could they allow the venue to
I
be
don't know.
100?
It is funny what it
Lewis
takes.
does a lot of great things, and sometimes he misses.
There's
some other
nothing they
things.
could do, I guess.
Yeah,
It was
Right.
just. It was fucking. I don't know why they decided July, like right in New York in July. It's crazy.
Who would have
though.
thought that the venue wouldn't have working air conditioning?
Well, I think it worked. I think it was just one of those bad venues that they couldn't
Yeah.
get going. I don't
Helium
know.
would be like that every once in a while.
Yeah,
Helium
dude.
would go through entire summers and be like, "Our fucking air conditioning broke. We got to fix it next year." Just would never get fixed.
Yeah.
Be 200 degrees every fucking show.
And
kind
you're
of
looking at people in the because they can only sit there for so long. They're like,
Yeah, they get
Yeah,
pissed.
it's
Big
so
balls of
uncomfortable
water,
sitting
yeah.
in a fucking chair,
Sweating.
sweating. Just yeah.
It is kind of cool though to get everyone that hot and start doing stand up. There is
yeah.
something about.
I should have
it.
wore a white
It's
shirt.
literally the worst.
I should have.
I'd rather it be freezing.
I should have wore a white
Sure.
shirt and just sweat right through it. And you can see my hairy
was-
nipples
it would've been
just
awesome.
bursting through. And my hairy nipples and shit tattoos just coming straight through.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to make a point.
Nothing but barbed wire coming through.
Yeah, barbed wire everywhere.
It is nice
No
how much it
regrets.
takes a white comic to sweat to use a towel.
Great.
A black
Yeah.
comic would have dabbed himself
yeah.
long ago, dude.
Well,
You got-
well used to it, yeah.
You made a long time into your special before dabbing. I would have been dabbing start to
you
you should have
finish.
kept
Yeah.
it on your shoulder.
I should have
places
actually. Yeah, I stuck it in my back pocket like a bartender.
That's nice.
Nice. Well, yeah. I should have. I don't know. It was hot. So
There's nothing you could do.
and then I was like, would I wear shorts? And then I was like, I'm not. Like, I just think that's crazy.
Also, did you notice you were sweating?
Yeah,
Like,
of
I mean, of
course.
course you could feel it,
Yeah,
but I'm saying
the
like
whole time.
Oh, did you know how bad it was?
I knew it was going to be
yeah.
that, but I didn't know it was that bad. And then I wore that shirt, which was pretty heavy too, which I probably shouldn't have done that.
Shirt was drenched.
The shirt was like, that was like a weighted blanket,
You
that
were-
thing.
Sometimes you're pale enough. You're pale enough that you can't really see it until you
Yeah.
would like turn,
Yeah.
and then the light would show how it's drenched.
In
Really
the
soaked.
thumbnail, there's a line going right down my face. I was like, of all the pictures, you get to see this huge sweat mark dripping
It's
on my
awesome,
head.
dude.
It's
Gatorade commercial.
The sauna special. Yeah,
Yeah,
was sweating buckets.
Yeah, Kurt opens with, he's like, I'm glad we set the I like it
course.
to be a fucking bayou in here.
Kurt's,
I want to make
Kurt's
sure
special,
it's a swamp.
Kurt's special was great.
Yeah.
Check out Kurt's special also. Check
All the
out,
specials
check
have
out
been
all the
awesome.
specials.
Yeah, that was a cool idea to get everyone on
was
there, do
great.
half an hour.
Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah,
It's tight.
I did
That's what
get
it's all about.
I got a few.
Lewis is great.
Yeah,
Gomez is the best.
Gomez is the man.
so funny. Every single thing.
Did
about
when's,
Lewis.
when's Gomez? Did he release his yet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
I don't think I love Lewis like nearly more than anyone else in the world. Like,
Yeah.
he's so funny.
Yeah.
I opened for him one time and we got into a street race with the kids. We like pulled up at a red light. These kids pull up and Lewis just starts revving his engine at them, and then they went, and then we went
Yeah.
into like some like residential estate, and he had to pull over. And it's like, we'll probably get in trouble. And then I brought it up to him. And he was like, "Oh yeah, that did happen." I was like, he
Yeah,
he has like
such
20 things like that a day happen
Yeah.
to him, which is like a highlight of my year.
Yeah.
Remember the time we got in the street race? He's like, no. He's like,
That was
not
like the
even.
top move when you first get your license to fucking pull up at the red light and go and just
Oh.
find someone to race you. Fucking tight. But then, like, you know, after you're like 17, you're
Yeah.
like, I'm not doing
Yeah,
this
that's-
anymore.
Yeah,
risky.
Lewis is like an impulsive 16-year-old kid.
It is his strength, though,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's so.
to be that Spencer's gift shop that long.
Dude, he's full Spencer's gift shop.
The first time I ever saw Lewis, he crashed a drone into a car outside the creek. Of
course he
I
did.
swear to God, like his first interaction with him, and he goes, ah, like just laughs.
Oh, fuck.
He's just always like that. Everything he ever
Yeah.
does is just wild.
Yeah.
He's the
Yeah.
man.
Really
He's
is.
the
Yeah,
motherfucking
he rules.
man.
So check out Lewis's.
What else
Yeah,
is going on besides the comedy special?
Me?
Yeah, what's going on in the
Not
personal
much.
life? What's
Nothing.
going on in your deep personal life?
My girl wants to get married in Ireland now. So
Really?
I haven't proposed yet, but you know
I was just
you know
over
how they
there.
are.
I was just over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How was that?
What a shithole country.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, that hurt.
No, it was awesome. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Did you have?
Dublin's
Because you did
awesome.
that late show. I wanted to ask about that.
Vicar Street was amazing.
What a club, right? Or what
It
a
was-
room.
it
I've
was-
never. That's my dream place.
That place was perfect.
Yeah, that's the like place that all the comedians
That's the
play.
homecoming.
Yeah, and that's my. I don't know what you call it, but that's the goal. I've always
go
wanted to
do
do
it.
it. Yeah, but not that I sell any tickets.
You could sell 1,000 tickets in Dublin.
You think so?
I do.
Maybe not. The special's out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Check
dude.
it out. But you did a late show, which is unheard of. Like,
In
when they add shows, they usually just add second, like the next day.
Mm-hmm.
In Ireland, it's very rare. It's more of an American thing to have two shows on the same day. And because Tim Dillon did the late show,
Yeah.
he said he couldn't. There was
Chaos.
a fight broke out immediately.
True.
Tim Dillon came out to a late show. First person says something like, "Fuck Catholics," someone said in the front row, and then the whole crowd just like boo, started throwing
Yeah,
balls
yeah.
at him or something.
Classic.
They couldn't even. Yeah,
Classic
that's-
Ireland.
dude. Yeah, no one would remember this
Yeah.
show. Well, they wasted, ready?
They were hammered, but it wasn't anything
No?
too bad. They were no, because Irish crowds are funny.
Yeah, yeah.
They're like smart, even while they're hammered and yelling shit. It's still kind of funny.
yeah.
yeah.
For some reason, it made me a lot less angry than an American crowd.
Because
Yeah.
when they heckled,
Because
it was
every
like
fucking late show I
entertaining.
do, the crowd's hammered,
Fool.
like throwing up, people
Yeah.
puking everywhere. People throw up every single show.
Yeah, I was there the next night after someone. You were in. Where were you when someone puked up? Fort Worth, Texas.
Well, that was
Yeah.
no, that was Fort Wayne, Indiana.
That's
That
Fort
was-
Wayne. Sorry.
That was
That's
an iconic bad show.
That's cool. That's your Beatlemania, though. It's just
Beatlemania is
it's
guys
35-year-old dudes be like, "Ugh."
They-
Version
for
of
real.
girls passing out.
They fucking puke.
"Oh shit!" Ugh.
The theater. Where was I this week? Detroit. People threw up.
Wow.
They were like, "This is good." The people that own the venue were like, "It's really great to have you," but there was so many people threw up. Dudes puking every show. Then they always tag me before the show. It's like 10 a.m. They're like, pre-gaming, can't wait to fucking see you tonight.
And you go, he's gonna be a problem.
I'm like, dude, that guy's never gonna make the show. The shows sell out months in advance, and then I get there, there's like 500 empty seats from dudes that didn't make the show.
What was the polo shirt everyone wore? It's funny, the guy getting up early, putting on the Shane Gillis polo, all day long. Like, tonight's gonna be sick.
Tonight's gonna be awesome, dude. I gotta go home. Comedy clubs was way worse than theaters, because theaters I can't see.
Yeah, true.
And there's not like a rush of like waitresses and staff. But the old when I was doing clubs, it would be throw up into your glass. That was a consistent.
That's a gentleman though. That's kind of just
but
fucking.
it was like
Is it the rewind on the night?
It was a natural thing that people just instinctively were doing. Like no one was communicating this.
Don't want to miss the show.
This is just a common thing where dudes will just throw up right back into their pint glass.
It's instinctive.
And they did it at like back-to-back shows. I remember, and I was like, "Damn, this is crazy. Why are they doing this now?" No one even rushes to go to the bathroom. They just sit at their table. Straight onto the fucking floor.
Immediately.
There was the lady in New Jersey was my favorite because she threw up and I was the only one that could see her throwing up because she was doing it. She was in the front row and she was doing it very quietly, but she was drinking red wine. So she was just going. Just a fountain of red puke. And I just had to stop the show going, she's throwing up right now. Fort Wayne, a guy threw up straight onto the floor. And it was so loud. It was so loud. He was like, oh, God. It made me cry.
Like morning sickness. Yeah.
It's the funniest thing.
Throwing up's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Throwing up and ruining an entire show.
It's the whole time they're like, good. Let's get this burp out. I'm gonna get this burp out.
Oh, fuck. I should get up. I should go to the bathroom. Fuck it.
You're in the middle of it.
Fort Wayne, I ended the show. I was like 25 minutes into a set, and I was just like, this thing's done, right? Everybody, we're done.
Yeah, they were messed
There's
up.
a Civil War guy in the front. Half the crowd looked like they were from the Civil War, like just beards, just pieces of shit dudes from Indiana. The guy in the front was so blacked out, he had his head down the whole time, and occasionally he would just be like, I was like, all right, man. Waitress was doing the fart noise. That was that same show. Waitress, literally, while Tommy was on stage, a lady went real loud. Yeah, I thought it was a fart noise. I thought somebody actually farted. I was like, damn, that's hilarious. And it was a waitress walking by me. Was like, I did that.
Like as a
waitress literally heckled a comedian.
Oh my God. And then she bragged about it.
She told me that, and the whole staff loved it. They were laughing.
She was helping the show.
And then I got on stage, and as soon as I got on stage, I heard the fart noise again. And I was like, was that the waitress? And they were like, the owner's leaning against the wall, like, yeah. I was like, dude, what are you guys doing?
That's great.
Lady in the back just kept going, show us your tits. Do Trump, show us your tits. I was like, guys, look, the show's not going to be good. We're 30 minutes in. This is it.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Guy threw up. They were like, should we clean it? I was like, yeah, you should.
Yeah,
you should just clean it.
You should be able to charge them like an Uber driver.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, if someone throws up during your set, they should pay you $250.
There's no repercussions. You can go into a venue and puke on the ground.
Dude, you know the driver only gets like, I think $100 of that $250 from Uber? I found out. Dude, I've been...
Uber fee? Like they take
Uber takes like half of the puke fee. So if you're a driver, you only get like $100.
That's crazy. It's not even.
Dude, I set my. I thought it'd be funny to set my chat preferences. I do Uber Comfort, and I set it to happy to chat, just to see if, dude, the drivers see it. You watch them click it and go, "Hey man," and they start a conversation. It's the funniest fucking thing. It's so fun.
That's nice.
You get like Mexican guys that are like, "Oh, what's up, man? How everything goes? Cool, man." And you're like, yeah, man, it's cool, man. And you start, dude, they have to talk to you, and it's so fucking funny.
That's actually sick. Now I'm thinking,
dude,
about it.
happy to chat is the move.
I just get fucked up when I get the wrong. When you don't know what his politics are. Mm-hmm. You get a quick judge. You're like, all right, this guy's obviously against the vax,
dude. I whiffed
hit him with it. He's just like, what?
Yep.
Like, all right, never mind.
I whiffed on it hard. I whiffed on it recently when I was like, the guy was talking about, I was picked up my car. I got, New shoes on the CRV, dude. Pretty tight.
Sick.
I got new put some new boots on that thing.
Throw some D's on it.
Threw some Goodyears on there. Yeah. I was talking to the guy who's running the lot, and he was like, the cars were locked up in this like chain linked compound looking thing. And I was just like, yeah, it sucks, man. And I was like, yeah, well, fucking, we were like agreeing on everything. I was like, yeah, well, fucking COVID. Everyone covered their face for 2 years. The guy holding a mask, I was like, fuck. He was like, yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. I got it, yeah. And I was like, shit, my bad, dude.
I ran into that in Texas. The first show I did back was at Hyenas and it was packed. And I was even like, God damn, there's a lot of people in one room.
Yeah, I remember that, dude. It was fucking like, they were like, we're at a quarter. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in there.
And then I went out to the bar and this jacked, bald bartender from Texas, I was like, this guy's got to be against it. I was like, fucking everybody's afraid of COVID. I'm not afraid of COVID. This shit's for pussies. He's like, I was in the hospital for 3 months. I was like, my bad, bro. I was like, who's getting sick? Fucking old people and pussies, right? He's like, I was on a ventilator. Like, my bad, dude.
It's also funny not to keep that to himself. Is be like, yeah. Like, actually, I was. I guess he almost died, so.
I guess I'm a pussy.
You call me a pussy?
New COVID's
like,
nice.
I guess.
I like this new stuff.
New COVID's good. I'm still sick.
What's going on?
I had COVID for 3 weeks.
This new COVID,
you got COVID
dude.
now?
Yeah, new COVID.
Is it?
Yeah.
We got we should just mask kids.
I can't. I got COVID 2 years ago.
Yeah,
I got COVID too.
It's coming back for everybody.
No,
back.
you can't get it twice, can you?
Well, yeah, maybe. Yes, you can.
Oh.
But I might not have COVID.
Did you get
I might
vaxxed?
just have a cold. Yeah, I got one of them.
I got vaxxed. Yeah, they got me once too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel it's a regret, but whatever.
Dude,
You know
just
what?
one is sick.
I just went with the crowd. I just thought,
Just,
like my girl was going down.
Just one?
Yeah, I went down. Yeah, my girl was going down. I was like, I might as well head down with you.
Yeah.
Got it, and then I was like, I never cared really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't staunchly against it when I got it. I
Yeah.
was just kind of like, I just don't feel like walking to Walgreens.
So you never got the set. You never got the
I was like,
second.
that's just kind of a long walk. I walk past it every day.
Yeah.
No.
I'm pure blood.
Yeah, you still got the good one. Damn it, I'm gonna be so mad when I
So
can't have
nice.
kids. I can't pass on the.
I heard women are. Someone was telling me women have been getting their periods twice a month now.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's tough stuff.
Hell, what hell is this?
What has Big Pharma done?
Dude, that's truly unleashed the mark of the beast.
That is.
Oh my god! No, that's big tampon was involved in that.
That's
They
terrible.
fucking.
I might rise up. If that shit hits my house, I'm rising up.
You have to.
I might
Yeah.
hit the cap, dude.
That hits your
I
house.
might hit the cap. If I get hit twice a month, I hate to say this because it was a serious matter for our country. I'm hitting the cap.
Yeah. It was a serious matter and we don't joke about
You
it.
don't fuck around, but that's how serious I take
We would
periods
hit
in
the
my
cap.
house. Dude, if my capital gets stormed every time the P comes through, if I'm getting 2 periods a month, that's my
I'm
January
hitting the
6th
cap
every
every
month.
single
dude.
time.
That's January 6th. She QAnon shamans me every single time, dude. They start fucking up my furniture.
Just bothering you, carrying shit out of the house for some reason.
Carrying shit in.
True. I found this at Home Goods. It's like, what is it? It's a rusted bucket. We're gonna put it
It's
on
a
top
bowl
of the
to hold
fireplace.
fucking marbles. You're like, sweet. I'm gonna order marbles off Amazon now. Isn't it nice?
Yeah,
No, this
I
sucks.
love cute crap.
Yeah, there was a
love
flea
cute
market
crap.
near our house. We drove by it, and I was like, "Dude, one day I'm gonna get like a 30-yard dumpster and buy everything in the flea market and just throw
put
it
it
out
straight in the
in front of
dumpster.
everybody. I'll pay for all the stuff, and then just take a team of guys and put it in the trash and drive it away."
I think about that pretty consistently with guys selling art. To just spend a lot of money to buy the piece of art and just in front of them. Just punch right through the frame. Just start stomping on it. Then be like, all right, I'll have another one.
I guess, yeah, because
You
they're
have
not
to
gonna
sell
sell it. They don't have that much integrity. They're selling
No.
it. They don't care. Do whatever you want with it. I guess,
Yeah,
but it
it'd
has to hurt. It has to be just the meanest
It'd be
thing you
tight.
can do to
It'd be
someone.
tight to
Oh,
buy
this great piece of work. And they're so happy. I got a sale.
buy the whole table, like, bro. I'm buying your whole collection, and then he's like, "All right, cool." Then as
Yeah,
soon
you
as
rocking the sheets too? Are we all rocking
No, I'm
them?
not.
What you
These
rocking
are,
on?
I don't know what these are. These are last
That's
resort.
shamrocks on
That's
your
a
other
shamrock. Yeah, my father-in-law got that. Might be calm. My father-in-law got me these for some reason because they're like.
Wait, so you are married? Are you engaged?
Well, no, I'm not engaged, but close enough. We've been together for fucking 6 years, so it's good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. It's your father-in-law.
Yeah, but we will do eventually.
It'd be tight
She's
to-
gonna leave. It's gotten to the point where she will leave now unless I actually do it. So it's like, but you always drag your feet with everything, right? This is the last second.
Yeah.
But the idea of I don't know if I have the mental capacity to like get married. Like it's like
Why?
just because like, what about these flowers? And then the complaints, and I'm like, none of this matters. Dealing with that shit.
Matt's done it.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yeah, you gotta do it.
You
I
just
can't.
do it, I think.
Well,
You just sit
they say a man without a woman becomes a pig, and a woman without a man becomes a lunatic. So you have to fucking blend worlds.
Pigs are the cleanest, smartest animals.
True. And they are very intelligent.
They're having fun. Pigs and slop, dude. They're having a good time.
True. Yeah, you just have to let her do her stuff.
Yeah, it's just
For the most part. It's a
organized.
fine line because you have to let her do her stuff, and certain other stuff you have to be like, you can't do this.
It's just
at
that
all.
feeling. Remember when you were a kid and like your mother would drag you shopping or something, and she'd bring you like some candle aisle or something, and you're just like, please. I used to be crying, going, please. This is the most.
You can also not go though. That's the thing.
I guess I could
Are
be an
you
absent
sure?
husband.
Yeah, you can get out of it eventually,
Yeah.
but you got to be really. Yeah, you got to be. God damn it with these horns.
Fucking
Man, New York don't know how to be
Story.
quiet.
Yeah. You got to open up the lines of communication and say, I
I
don't.
went to the fucking Jets game. It took 4.5 hours to drive from here to fucking
Yeah.
MetLife Stadium. Sucks cock, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the game where
I did.
he injured
Aaron
the knee?
Rodgers immediately got
4
hurt.
fucking plays.
I walked
Can't believe
in
it.
while we were walking to our seats. I stopped at the TV to watch him hand the ball off for the first time. I was like, damn, that was his first snap. Got to our seats. First play we got in our seats, he got his career-ending injury.
We'll never see him again, will we?
It was the saddest. I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
He's going to have to coach, basically. He's going to teach that. He's already taught that young guy a lot.
Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he already taught him a lot.
What do you think of the Jets this year?
Dude, I think they're going to go double-digit wins this year.
That's a good guess.
I think they're gonna-
You
I-
like that, Lamisi?
We were listening to Cameron and
that's
Mason's
why.
podcast.
Which one?
Cameron and Mason's
That's
podcast.
the funniest podcast.
It's my favorite, dude.
Yeah.
It's easily my favorite.
I like how
podcast.
sometimes we take criticisms for saying gay too much.
Dude.
People are like, that's not funny. Watch Cameron and Mace. Watch the True Masters.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
It's all they do is say pause.
Pause.
Yeah, pause.
Paul, the whole when they talked about Dwayne
It's
Wade,
funny every single
it's
time.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Was that Dwayne? Who was the guy who got busted for sending nasty messages? That wasn't Dwayne Wade? It was Dwight Howard was getting nasty.
Dwight Howard has some accusations.
Yeah, he was getting
Some
nasty.
pause accusations.
But there's the text thread came out
Yeah,
where he
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"I'm not gay. I'm just a little nasty."
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah,
Fuck.
So wait, just
That
listen.
sucks when that gets out.
allegedly. I mean, dude, if he can stick to it and be like, "I told you I was just a little nasty," everyone would be
Yeah.
like, "All right."
Yeah.
That's what Cam was basically saying. Like, Joe, Paul's just like, dude, you be like, pause, bro. I don't even care.
It's funny every time.
They laughed. They didn't even say anything. They put out a clip talking about it where they laughed for 2 minutes. They didn't even talk. They went, "Yo, man, your boy."
That's not my boy. That's your boy, bro. That's it.
And it's just 80,000 views on YouTube
Yeah.
of them just going,
I mean, what's funnier than that? What's funnier than grown men laughing about another grown man being gay? That's so funny.
Also, but there kept being the fucking eggplant emojis because they made the girl read it and she was like, "I'm not gay. I'm just a little nasty. Let me see that eggplant emoji, crying, laughing emoji." Dude, it's so
Yeah.
fucking. And they'd be like, "Oh, yo, so shit." Yo, I got gay family members, but Paul, it was-
Pause,
dude,
yeah, for real, pause.
I do you.
Yeah.
I do like that take though. It's like, yo, I don't even care what you do, but like, just like,
It is
be
funny.
honest, bro.
Yeah.
We need to know what's up with you.
Yeah.
Oh my freaking
my
gosh,
God.
dude. Guys,
my God.
football is in full swing
Yes,
with
dude.
another week of epic games. When you're looking to add to the fun, look no further than ... DraftKings Sportsbook, an
DraftKings.
official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers can bet $5 on football and get $200 instantly in
What?
bonus bets. Yes, bonus bets.
Jesus.
All DraftKings customers can take advantage of 2 new offers every game day this September. Get in on the NFL Week 2 action with DraftKings Sportsbook. Download the application now and use code DRENCHED to sign up. New customers can bet just $5 and take home $200 instantly in bonus bets. Only on DraftKings Sportsbook with code DRENCHED. The crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit www.1800gambler.net. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-389. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, 21 plus age, on jurisdiction, 40 in Ontario, ctkng.co/Jazz Football Facility. Eligibility and deposit restrictions apply.
That was so good.
Thank you.
That's so hard to do.
I
dude.
skipped a lot.
No, you didn't skip any.
No, I didn't
Let me
skip
tell
it
you my picks, dude.
What are your picks?
I don't know. I got to take a look here. I'm going to start with some college football. Notre Dame's minus 34.5 against Central Michigan. I'm staying away from it, but God, I like that. I like taking the Irish. I wouldn't dare put money on that. I like, you know what a nice one is? Iowa's minus 28.5 against Western Michigan. I think I was obviously going to kill them, but they usually don't score that many points unless this is a new Kirk Ferentz offense. I don't. I'm trying to think of the fucking good games.
What's a pick?
My pick is, let me see the big football matches this week. There's not any fucking really great games.
You might as well put me in a coma for that week, dude.
I know. I hate when there's not good football. Colorado's minus 23.5 against Colorado State.
You big on
the Buffs have a pretty good offense that doesn't scare me. All right, sorry I'm wasting time. Let's go to the NFL because I know you like your birds. Mm-hmm. Minus 6.5 against the Vikings. That scares me to death. I don't have any picks, dude. I don't have any good ones.
Minus 6 against the Vikings?
The Niners were an easy one last week. That was an easy victory. Mm-hmm. These lines are a little fucking psychotic and scary, Matt. I would just go all the friends of the podcast touchdowns.
Yeah, true.
Just put money on Gabe and Christian McCaffrey, Kittle. Juice check might find it.
That's a good move.
Spencer Brown fumble recovery touchdown plus 900,000. You could put $20 on that.
With gambling, if the average gambler loses a lot, what I would say is find someone you know who gambles, ask them what they're picking, just pick the opposite as them.
Oh yeah,
because then you're betting against a single gambler. There, you know what I'm saying? And
they're a loser.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, find one of your friends with crippling gambling debt.
Just bet against them.
And just call them and be like, what are your picks, dude? You're really good at this. All right, what else we got?
Game time. Before you buy those big concert tickets off that stranger from Craigslist, you need to check out Game Time. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets for all the sports, music, comedy, and theater near you.
Yes.
They have killer deals on last-minute tickets. So even if you're looking for something to do tonight, Game Time will make sure you have a great time. Oh, my God.
We're using Game Time tonight to go see Run the Jewels.
Yeah, we're buying Game Time.
We're getting Game Time tickets to go see
especially if
Run
you have
the
something
Jewels.
to do tonight.
Yeah.
With images of your seat's view, so you can know exactly what you're getting to their lowest price guarantee, where Game Time credits you 110% of the difference if you find tickets elsewhere in the same section and row for less. Game Time is the best way to buy. It's the fastest growing ticket app in the country, and for good reason.
Yeah.
With just 2 taps, you could have the seats for our next show. Snag the tickets without the stress with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code DRENCHED for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code DRENCHED for 20% off. Download Game Time today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed.
Colum dropped the drenched special, dude.
He did.
Colum dropped the absolute drenched
Icon.
spash, dude.
Icon. We're getting that soaked. If you're going for the clean-shaven look but hate the mess and hassle of a wet shave, Manscaped has something for you. The Handyman, Manscaped's new electric face shaver, lets you shave up to 3 days of growth, no water or shaving cream required. With both a long hair leveler and foil shaver blades, no matter what look you want, the Handyman is here to help. It is so convenient to shave my face with their razors. Usually I have to walk to the store to buy them, but they just come in the mail to me, and I go, nice.
Yeah, I go, ooh, what a nice treat. I'm going to shave my pubes and face.
I have 3 days of growth. I better get this under control.
Yes.
If you're a guy on the go, you never have to leave the Handyman at home. Perfect for travel. I might pause this ad a little bit, dude.
Yeah.
Perfect for travel.
They always have gay shit,
What
dude.
the hell? Perfect for travel. It's both compact and airplane friendly.
Manscaped, pause.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code DRENCHED at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code DRENCHED. Hit the refresh button with the handyman. Dude.
Pause.
Balls that up last fucking one. Here's a drink that's fun without the hangover. It's called Liquid Death, and it comes in these awesome tall boys.
Yes.
They make mountain water, flavored sparkling water, and even iced tea. So no matter what you're in the mood for, Liquid Death has you covered. With flavors like Rest and Peach, Mango Chainsaw, and Convicted Sex Melon. Stock your fridge with the best healthy beverage around. Oh, man. Yeah, what's your personal flavor?
Convicted sex melon offender.
Liquid Death is infinitely recyclable. Liquid Death's infinitely recyclable cans are great for the environment.
I like child rapist.
I like lady who killed her kids.
Yeah.
Punch.
Melon. Punch.
Yeah, they don't pollute, so they're good for that. You can, and even they donate a portion of the profits from every can sold to help kill plastic pollution. Plus, they got the best swag in the game.
That is good.
Check out their heavy metal inspired hats, tees, rolling trays, and tiki mugs. You can find Liquid Death's healthy beverages on Amazon or at a retailer near you. And Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast listeners get 20% off their first Liquid Death apparel purchase, available exclusively at liquiddeath.com/drenched. Exclusions may apply. That's liquiddeath.com/drenched. And also, really quickly, please come to Salt Lake City. That's this weekend, 9/15 and 9/16. Comedy at the Carlson in Rochester, New York, 9/22, 23. Tacoma Comedy Club, Spokane Comedy Club, the Comedy Zone, Cap City in Austin. Comedy Zone's in Charlotte, North Carolina. Austin, Texas, and Magooby's Joke House on mattmccusker.com. Please
come to Indiana University. I'm going to be in Bloomington, Indiana, South Bend, Kansas City, Sioux City, Iowa, Bakersfield, California, Phoenix, Arizona, Montgomery, Alabama, Baltimore, Maryland, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, Columbia, South Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, Oklahoma City, Sugar Land, Texas, Evansville, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, and then for some reason again Sioux City, Iowa at the bottom of my website.
When are you in Charlotte? One of these days we're going to fucking our big silver birds are going to cross paths.
It's going to be a party. December 2nd.
Dang it.
When are you there?
9th.
Damn, I'll be in Sugar Land, Texas at the whatever. Smart Financial Center. All right, goodbye. Back to the podcast.
Oh, man.
Hey guys, also
get in here. Get closer. Get close to the camera.
Hey everybody, September 15th to 16th, if you're in Helium in St. Louis, if you're in St. Louis, please come out. That would be nice.
Do you have anything to say to women?
I don't have anything.
Please.
I'm spoken for.
All right, well, send her a message. Tell her you love her.
I'll see you when I get back from St. Louis, lady.
Lady? What are you going to do to her when you get back from St. Louis?
Just some nasty times.
What are you going to do to her?
I don't know, just some gross stuff.
Say it to the camera. Tell her what you're going to do to her.
We're going to have sex in our furry costumes.
No, for real. What are you going to really do to her?
I'm going to cut a hole in my furry suit.
Are you going to pie?
Yeah, I'm a CP.
Are you going to pie her?
Yeah, dude, I'm a CP, dude.
Nice. You're going to fill her with your gack.
They said that about Rogers is in the closet. That's a rumor.
Rogers?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers?
Been around for a long.
bullshit.
No, because the ex. Well, first of all, it was Brett Favre started it, I think, when he was a rookie.
Oh, really?
Or something like that.
Well, Brett Favre's a beast, so obviously he's going to call his
He's like,
backup.
oh, no, he's in the
He's going
closet.
to call his competition gay.
Yeah. But then
Like a true beast.
Master.
He's the best. Oh, we were just talking about it, weren't we?
Yep.
He
was like the first dick pic guy.
He was like
right?
addicted to pain pills.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, and he was playing games, and people were like, "God damn, this guy's taking risks. He's a gunslinger." No, he's just on pills. Like
he was out of his head.
just fucking Uncle Rico dropping back. You're like, God damn, he's a genius.
Yeah, he got busted for the dick pic.
He was the
he was way ahead
he
of
was
the
one of
curve.
the first people to ever send a dick pic.
Yeah.
He's like, yo,
He was up there.
First
Yeah.
busted, yeah.
The baby sent it to was hot though.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forget her name. She was pretty wonderful.
And now
Yeah.
everyone's turned on him because he stole all that COVID money or something.
He stole COVID money?
I don't know exactly.
yeah,
he
Mississippi.
scammed his daughter's
He got
volleyball
Southern
team or
Miss
something.
No, he got Southern Miss. He scammed the state of Mississippi to get Southern Miss volleyball a nice fucking volleyball facility.
Oh, that's what he
Sick
spent it
move.
on?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was just... Oh, he still spent it on the...
I mean, technically, it's a state university. He did spend the money.
Okay.
He's now a donor of girls volleyball.
Obviously, dude, he's a beast.
Yeah, he's a legend.
What?
He's the man.
Dude, does he sit? He just sits up in the box and is like, nice.
Obviously, it's the sickest job possible. Yeah, that's the move, dude. You got to make your girls play college volleyball so you can meet their friends. It's a slumber party. What the fuck?
It's true.
I'm gonna have a couple drinks. I'm gonna go down to the slumber party. I'm gonna say, girls, what are you doing down there? You guys want to wrestle? Who's wrestling?
They just get through here like, whoop. What the fuck, Mr. Favre?
Mr. Favre, you sent us a picture of your crooked penis.
By the way, it's your penis. Shouldn't you be able to send it to whoever you want?
That is an argument.
It's
Matt.
your penis. Where's all the body positivity
Yeah.
now, dude?
You're revenge porning yourself.
What's wrong with my fucking... Why can't I send you my penis, dude? If you don't like it, obviously you don't have to look at it. Decline it, but it's my penis, my phone.
Some people do make out seeing a penis. They act like it's the worst thing. They blow it
exactly.
out of proportion. It's not.
Favre's the man, dude. I'm looking at his dick right now.
Oh
Let's
yeah,
see it.
it's curly, right?
Oh, there you go. Yo, he sent a flaccid dick pic?
I think so.
What a fucking beast.
What a legend.
Damn, he sent her a perk dick?
Oh, let's send another one. It was a little harder in the second one.
Oh,
It's
God.
a little harder to look at.
Really?
Yeah, flaccid penis you can look at. That's
Yeah.
normal.
Oh, yeah,
You get
yeah.
a slight erection, that's hard to look at. But he
worked
was
up
doing
a
the
seven.
classic fucking push the bass down as hard as you can.
Obviously, dude.
It's
he's
crazy that even a fucking
master.
Hall of Famer has to do it. Doesn't matter who you are, you're still
Yeah.
pushing the bass down like,
From the bottom angle. Like,
yeah, the
get
bottom.
Yeah,
I want to get my
base.
base completely removed.
The
You
problem,
could
like,
surgically
I want to
get
get
your
that.
base
That's what I'm
removed.
saying. You get that just totally
deep in.
lipo.
Freeze all
Get
that disgusting shit out of there.
Ozempic,
deep.
yeah, Ozempic that area and just lipo it. And just have my base
And
permanently
get fatter everywhere else.
Dude, fat with a push down base. Would
Yeah,
be
it's,
crazy.
it's unbelievable. Yeah.
I want to train. If I had a son, I would train him like Chinese women used to do, like tie their feet
Bind his
together.
cock.
I'd bind his
You
base.
bind your son's cock.
Bind his base, dude. So a fucking bride would see it and be like, wow.
Wait, why is Aaron Rodgers gay?
Oh, yeah, true.
oh, that's just a rumor.
Aaron Rodgers is not
No,
gay,
the ex.
dude.
I think his ex-girlfriend
Well,
said something too about
there's-
him.
Wouldn't he
pictures-
have gotten the vax if he was gay?
Yes, hell yeah, exactly. Point.
Yep.
I rest my.
That might have been why he didn't get it, though.
That's the end of that.
No, it was his ex, Olivia Munn, said something on
He's
a
gay?
podcast. Well, she goes, I dated a footballer who would only ever have sex from behind in the dark.
Sounds like a black
Something
guy.
like that. yeah.
There's a picture of her with his cum on her back, like from 2014.
Right. Well,
The mother of John Mulaney's child? Oh my God. Where's Dylan Dennis when you need him? Sounds attacking John Mulaney.
Yeah.
Yo, you're dating a whore, dude.
Oh,
I've never sent one of those dick pics though from with your faces in it. The idea
with
of
your
that,
face in it? No.
but it does make it look bigger. But
Yeah.
I can't ever have that be
Yeah, it's
leaked.
like holding a
just
fish
me
up.
in the background like this, just
Yeah.
on my face. Like, what are you
It's like
doing?
a hunting trick.
yeah.
You lay the bear out.
Yeah,
and then you
yeah.
sit
True,
behind it
yeah.
and go.
Yeah, exactly like that. Yeah.
What are you guys looking at?
But also,
Pictures
what face do you make? Are you like smiling or you trying to be sexy? It's crazy.
Yeah, you
have a
can't.
fa- I'm biting my lip.
You gotta smile, then it looks like you're a real weirdo.
I like to save it
I'm
as a
about to kill you.
surprise.
What are you looking at?
Aaron Rodgers shooting down the gay gossip. He says, "Yeah, I'm just going to say I'm not gay. I really, really like women. That's all I can say about that."
Straight as hell, dude.
That's
I like him.
crazy
I
shit.
like
Straight
him.
as hell.
Yeah, that's
You know
it.
how hard it was for him not to be homophobic right there? He was like, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Yeah. He was biting his fight. He just tore his Achilles, dude.
He goes, me. I
Yeah.
love him.
Yeah,
I love
me,
him.
me. Hall of Fame NFL quarterback.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely gay.
Sure. Give me a cock.
Yeah.
It's tight. He sat in like a study for 4 hours and was like, "How do I address this?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm just not gay. I'm not. I love women. Therefore,
fight
I'm
off
not fucking
fits
gay.
of rage,
I
dude.
really, really
his
love
study.
women. Yeah,
By a fire, just like, ah!
Is he?
disgusting.
No, you can't say that. I'm not going to say
I
this.
hate guys, hairy assholes. I don't want to come anywhere near them.
Yeah, that's a tough allegation.
Aziz took some pops at him on his special. He called him a big dumb jock who wouldn't get vaccinated.
Did he?
He's like, guys, don't listen to him. He's just a moron who's involved in sport. He's like, you know the way all these jocks are stupid.
It's tough. It's
and
tough.
I go, I don't think quarterbacks are stupid though, are they?
Smartest guy on the field.
They're
I don't
typically
know.
pretty smart.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, it's tough back then. I'm sure when the special came out, we were in the middle of COVID.
yeah.
It's like, I'm on the right side of history. This is an easy joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone did that. Everyone was like, these fucking idiots. Blah,
The worst
blah,
are the
blah.
ones still doing it.
Yeah.
See a special come out and they're like, oh, sorry, I'm not eating elk meat and taking horse medication like a dumbass.
Yeah.
It's like, are you sure?
Well, the
That guy's pretty
yeah.
healthy. He just beat the shit out of me the other day. Guy's pretty strong, dude. Guy wailed on me.
Yeah, I mean they're pushing for it. I think they're trying to get another nice COVID scare going for the Dems.
Yeah,
that's,
of course.
that's good for the Dems. Have a nice COVID scare.
Great for the Dems.
And then they could potentially be like, we've cured it right before the election.
It's also kind of good for the pubs too.
True.
The pub's like a good
Yeah.
COVID scare. Then you get to be DeSantis became a hero.
True. Although, dude, I watched him in the debate. He's
Yeah, of
like,
course, dude.
he's like a pull string.
He's a chud.
He's a total pull string of
He's a
like,
dork.
and everyone knows that I stopped that.
Yeah.
They're trying to tell you that the black kids are better than, but I don't think so. And it's like, dude,
Yeah. These guys are having fun, dude.
yeah,
Cat's away.
true.
The mice are having fun at the debates.
True,
They get
dude.
to have a little fun before the cat shows up.
I do
Those
like.
boys scurry, dude.
I
That's
like-
gonna be scary when he shows up, dude.
He said he didn't. I guess is
He's
there
more
another?
unhinged, dude.
Is there another debate? He's like
He's
quiet.
more on it. Yeah, he's got a new
He's
voice.
like weird and quiet
Yeah.
now.
He's
Something
got a new
happened
voice.
to him, dude.
He's got a new voice, dude.
Fuck, dude.
Now he's in his whisper mode, which is even scarier.
I do like that Vivek is making a lot of like fundamental Christians in the South have to like research Hinduism.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell? They got to research like
Yeah.
the 9-headed elephant gods and stuff. I'm like, what in the hell? I like what he's saying, but what the hell is that stuff?
I'll tell you. Yeah, that's
Who's that blue lady?
It's working.
Who's that blue lady over there?
She's actually kind of purty. Now they're jacking off to Avita Bobby or whatever he is. Avita Bobby's. They're doing good with Vivek's killing with the if it's reaching Phil, Vivek's doing good.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting some Phil pull me aside and be like, I'll tell you who I like. That Indian fella's, he's got a lot of good points. He's going to be a president. That guy's sharp. I'm like, yep.
He's sharp.
It works.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever he's saying, it's got Phil.
Who's that skinny guy with the tie, dude? Who's that skinny weird guy with the tie?
Yeah.
He hit that line. It was pretty nice. But yeah, he'll do something. He'll get elected to something or the other.
I think
He's
complimenting Trump quite a bit.
Oh, he loves
He might
Trump.
have a good
Running
VP
partner.
spot. That's a good VP.
he probably would be. Although he's too much fire and flash. Trump needs a Pence.
Trump does need a nice Pence, man.
Trump needs a smooth chia pet, dude.
Yeah,
Pence is fire and brimstone, dude.
he is.
Did you watch that debate?
Pence.
Yeah. Pence was on stage, dude. just
Recently or the old one?
the one they just
Him
did.
and Kamala. Oh no, I haven't watched.
No,
the
it's the
newest.
one Vivek, Pence,
All the bros.
all the bros out. I don't even know. There's a couple
Random
guys I've never
bros.
seen. But dude, Pence is so funny. He loves the Constitution, dude.
Constitution is. sick.
Everyone's like, "You fucking turned your back on Trump." And the crowd's like, "Bow." And he was like, "I love the Constitution. I made a promise." Like, ew. It's insane.
Fuck you.
It's crazy, dude.
Guys throwing up. It's my exact crowd. Guys are just like, Vivek, Phil, say Phil.
Yeah, it's as unhinged. I don't know if I'm just getting older, or if it is that truly getting more and more unhinged. You
It
watch it and you're just like, dude,
Yeah, Tuck
what
Dog.
the fuck?
Tucker's bringing in a fucking crackhead.
Yeah.
Sucked Obama's dick.
I watched that one. I watched that.
crazy.
Sucked it
It's
twice.
great.
He sucked it twice.
Sucked him twice.
Sucked him twice.
And he could tell he's done this before. He
You
knew.
can tell, dude. You know, look,
And he said he didn't know who he was, all right?
As soon as I saw him wearing the
You know.
double wrist brace, I knew this guy was a valid.
dude.
I knew this
dude,
guy was legit.
Why would he lie?
I don't know.
The story's
What's the
story's
benefit?
legit. He fucking hit up a limo company. Was like, I'm trying to party with guys. The limo driver was like, I got just the guy.
I got
for
the
you.
guy for you.
He goes, Barack Obama.
Barack Hussein Obama.
He was just waiting outside the jazz club.
That is exactly where Barack
That's
Obama
what I'm
would
saying,
hang
dude.
out. The cool jazz club
Yeah.
in the back of a limo.
With a little, he had the connection to cocaine.
Yeah.
Because then he went and bought coke, and then he smoked it. And Tucker started calling it crack. The guy was like, no, he smoked coke. Tucker's like, he smoked crack. And the guy was like, yeah, sure, whatever.
Fine, we can say
You
that.
can say he smoked crack. It sounds
I
fucking
did
dumb.
love Tucker's face the entire interview. He was very like,
so serious. Dude, at one, did you see when Tuck goes, it's fair to say he left a bad taste in your mouth. Didn't even flinch. And I went, Tuck, you nasty little motherfucker.
dog.
You get a little wink.
He goes, safe to say you're left with a bad taste in your mouth.
So yesterday I did Schultz's podcast, and we were joking that Obama was gay, and one of the guests was one of the co-hosts was upset about it.
Really?
And it's funny that you can't, if you say Obama's gay, people are like, you can't say that. Come on, man.
Oh,
Meanwhile, you can go, Pence is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like that's a funny joke. SNL was doing that joke.
Yeah. He was
But if
gay
you're
with
like,
Donald
I
Trump.
heard Obama suck someone's dick, everyone's like, ah.
The guy was for real pissed off.
Yeah. Not pissed off, but he was like, come on,
Don't do
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
He might have
What's wrong with being gay,
He
dude?
might have sucked that guy's dick too. It's like
You saying something's wrong with being gay?
exactly.
That's the same reason I didn't make fun of Pence for being gay. There's nothing to make fun of.
Not
That's
at all.
totally acceptable.
Dude, that's the thing. That's a 50-50 shot. He might have blew that guy. Whatever. He was fucking stressed out, dude. He's on the campaign trail. He might have smoked a little coke and blew that guy.
You got to unwind. It's a lot of stress.
I
And then
believe
kept it cool the whole time.
I believe
too, though.
that guy.
Wait, what?
It does keep in line with his like aviator, cool as can be, like
Yeah.
suck a guy's
Wait,
dick.
he
and
was
be
cool
like,
about it?
So cool, dude. He would smoke crack or coke, whatever it was. Didn't even affect him. He just got more zoned out and he would just like chill and get real euphoric, and then be like, all right, let me get some head. And he would cop head and just be like, all right, I'm out.
Yeah.
He would say, Obama out. And
So-
he just fucking
Obama got blown. So he got blown by this gay guy,
allegedly, yes.
and then that was it. He didn't.
well,
do
no, he
anything?
got blown in the limo,
He
allegedly.
didn't give anything back.
No. That's
fair.
That's what I'm saying.
That's actually a harsh
And he went and got ice cream with Joe Biden right
Yeah, yeah. They cum swapped.
He was making
Ice
his cool.
cream.
He was making his legendary playlist, dude.
Yeah.
He was getting sucked.
He was listening to Vampire Weekend. Spitting vanilla ice cream into Biden's mouth. Barry, come on. Oh, Barry. Where the hell are we, Barry?
When's the last time you think Joe Biden fapped?
Oh,
I bet it's either nonstop or it's been a while.
Yeah.
I
He
bet I
forgets.
think he's in reptile brain mode.
Yeah.
Where it's either nonstop and they have to be like, Mr. President, not
Yeah.
now.
It's just instinctual. Like he's just
Yeah.
doesn't even know where he is. Yeah. Yeah.
He's got
whack
when you're
him.
old, they got to fap like at least once a month, I'd imagine, or maybe once every couple.
I mean,
They're all, isn't it a lot of STDs in old
Yeah,
folks'
yeah.
homes and stuff? Because they're all just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
each
yeah.
other. Yeah.
They might just be
Disgusting.
developing organically because their bodies are just disintegrating.
Do
too.
they find that? Do old people find each other attractive, or is it kind of like, ugh, look at me, fucking
they
I think
do.
it's just fuck it.
Yeah, you just accept what you,
You
can
go,
get.
this is what I got.
Yeah.
Look, yeah.
Although it must be tight. There are some kind of hot old ladies, and if you're
Oh
like,
yeah.
they save up.
Joe Biden's an attractive older woman.
True.
I'd slam her as hard as I could.
I slam her. Yeah.
She gets slammed.
I would go as hard as I possibly could for 5 seconds.
That'd be nice.
And then I go, God damn, I'm out of breath, man.
Yeah, the first lady would get it out of you right away.
First lady, any first
Oh my
lady.
God, it's an honor, ma'am. It's an honor, ma'am. Oh fuck, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. This
yeah.
usually doesn't happen. Ugh.
Just for the story.
Yeah.
Do it.
Would
Nah,
you
you'd
fuck
have
a-
to swear secrecy.
Would
for the
you
state.
hand job every president ever?
hand job?
Would you
jerk
hand
it-
job a president?
I think I could. Yeah.
I think you'd have to.
I think you'd. Yeah.
It's a good story.
Honestly, I'd say
Jerk
no
the
now, but
president off?
I think it face to face. I'm buckling to the pressure. Of the,
course.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do a
Whatever
hand
you want.
job, but
The
Hand
power of the office, dude.
And you think he's joking? You go, ha ha. And he's like,
I would do mutual
I'm serious.
masturbation.
You would both jack off.
oh, yeah.
In the Oval Office.
They've all jacked off in there.
Oh, you'd have to. Who do you think was I mean, I guess George Washington was
George
the first
Washington,
president.
right
to jerk
away.
off. Yeah, true.
Cracked one
Get
off.
out.
No, that
Leave
was,
me be.
that was
Yeah,
before
get
they
out.
had the Oval Office.
That sucked to jerk off back then because you had to take off like 9 pairs of thermal pants.
Yeah.
And then there's the waft of that old fucking dirty penis.
Your
Fucking-
penis.
So,
Wow, this old
Get the
thing.
look away.
That might get you going though. You
Maybe
smell
you're
your
into
just
that, yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
disgusting dick, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, sometimes disgusting
damn
It's
stuff.
so dirty.
Yeah. Sometimes disgusting stuff does get you going, huh? Do you ever have
I
that?
guess.
Yeah,
You got like shit
disgusting.
on your dick or something? No? Do you ever
Shit on your
hello?
dick?
Do you ever know? Do you ever- And you don't
Wait
get
till you
shit-
get married, you
I-
get shit on your dick
No,
all the
I-
time. dude.
nonstop,
That's
just
a-
shit everywhere in the house.
They're on a period twice a month. There's shit everywhere. I'm telling you.
There's shit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never got shit on my penis.
I've had
thank
shit
God.
on my dick.
Shit on your dick.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It kind of, it's disgusting, but it kind of, in the moment, it kind of gets you going like, this is disgusting. It kind of gets you like amped
Yeah,
up
you
a
get
bit.
going.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, it's like real, like, oh God. This is,
Yeah, I can't believe I had shit on my
yeah,
dick.
yeah.
Even like a butt thumb. I'm
Yeah.
like, I walk to the shower like,
Yeah, but in the moment, just like,
oh, dude, the moment there's nothing better than having a butt thumb.
Butt thumb.
yeah, yes, fucking.
Yeah.
Activate all 5 gemstones are in
Does-
place.
Yes.
Activate.
Feels good. Go, yeah, do that little fingerprint.
Yeah, a little scan.
Yeah.
Little security door.
And then so use your face.
You do facial recognition.
Open up.
Nice. Where are we at?
So did that end good? Did you do anything in Ireland other than the shows?
Went to the shows. We were staying down by, kind of outside the city a little, closer to the docks.
On the south side? Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure exactly where, but
Yeah.
it's a newer area. It was new. They were just kind of
Building it up.
just getting it ready. But we were close to the bridge, the harp fucking bridge.
Halfpenny?
That was nice.
Oh, the Harp Bridge. Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
go. I've never been to Dublin.
It's
Good trip, right?
It's probably my favorite city
That's awesome.
in Europe.
Well, when I get married, you
Tell
can...
you what, it's no fucking Detroit.
Yeah.
They were not lying.
That's
that place
crazy.
stinks.
Does it really?
It's just
Detroit,
abandoned.
Lemaire, your city sucks.
Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were from Philly.
Everyone there is
No, from
Lemaire.
Detroit.
Oh,
Really?
Detroit's nuts.
They're all
Yeah.
Lemaires.
It's like
Lamorps.
There's just Lamorps everywhere.
Damn, so the 8 Mile was Eminem was just him
I
versus
watched that
Lamorps?
last night.
Did you really?
I watched it. It is corny. I was like, dude, 8 miles on. I'm gonna watch this shit. It's so embarrassing.
yeah.
Boots are growing
I was
roots.
like, I loved this.
I realized, yeah, Lose Yourself is...
Lose Yourself's
it's
kind
gay.
of corny.
It's
but,
gay.
But the last battle,
Yeah.
Yeah, it hypes you up.
so nice, dude.
Yeah, he
It
buries
hypes
him.
you up.
So nice.
One for the whites.
It's
Good-
so nice to
good
see
win.
the whites get one, dude. Give us one.
We can be
Yeah,
lyric.
true.
We can show lyricism.
Yeah. Lemaire, what do you have to say about Detroit? I was staying in the Motor City Casino. It was fucking hell, dude.
Just right in the middle of the city, dude.
It was hell.
Yeah.
Can you still buy houses there for like $20,000?
Certainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you've no neighbors around because they're all just being demolished. They're
Perfect.
just like,
Yeah.
it's like,
It's actually kind of
It's
nice.
not perfect.
True.
that's
Everyone
a
was like, "That's a shithole," and I thought they might be lying a little.
Yeah.
No.
They
Yeah.
weren't. That is
That bad?
the new number one worst city I've been to.
some parts of Baltimore are fucking.
True, Baltimore's
Baltimore's like,
fucking
they out of
hellhole.
nowhere too. You're driving, it's
Inner
all
Harbor-
nice, and then
Inner
next,
Harbor
They
is
have
nice.
the Inner Harbor. Inner Harbor's nice.
I'm sure there's some nice parts in Detroit, right?
there has to be everywhere.
There's probably like
there's
a-
rich people
There's a lot
everywhere.
of hipsters moving in there and like buying up cheap
Yeah.
houses.
Yeah. Greektown's
They'll get
pretty
it up.
hip.
Yeah, they'll do a
Ooh.
good job.
I just didn't go anywhere nice. I was only there for 24 hours. I
Yeah.
went, and we were staying. They were like, "There's not that many nice hotels. You mind staying in this casino?" And of course, I said yes 4 months ago.
Yeah.
And then I get there and I'm like, "Why the fuck am I staying in a casino?" They're like, "Because you said you wanted to." I was like, "Ugh."
My
When you
aunt,
get in there, the food was there's no food in there. We didn't have a car. We had to eat like the vending. It's all touch screens in there. You can't even order through people. Everything was broken. Everybody's angry.
Really?
Everyone's angry. It's all angry black dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
my aunt Peaches, she got like so much money in a
Aunt
like
Peaches.
lawsuit
Nice.
for something, and she spent all her money at that casino.
Motor City Casino.
Yeah.
Motor City Casino is rough, dude. It's like low ceilings. It's low ceilings and slot machines.
Dude, Hoss's metric for a shitty casino holds up where it's the amount of babies you see in strollers past like 9 p.m. Ever since he said that to me,
Yes.
now I go, every time I'm in a casino at nighttime, I go, wow.
Yeah, a lot of
It's totally
strollers.
true. A lot of strollers.
People hitting the fucking slots with a stroller next to them.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's not,
Yeah, dude. Watching people like limp to a slot machine is just a total joy killer.
Yeah.
Some guy just like
Yeah.
walk his hip dysplasia.
It's fucking Saving Private Ryan. Guy's like picking up his own arm to keep walking to a Lion King slot machine.
It's like a bug zapper. You're just fucking
Yeah, they are. Those lights.
just to get something going. Just like I need
Yeah.
to just lose all my money in the world to feel something.
Yeah, even Naeem was scared. Naeem went to a gas station across the street to get some some backwoods, and he was like,
in the Midwest, dude, the gas stations are where all the bros hang, and like that's where it all
that's where
goes
you
down.
catch the ops.
Yeah, you cannot be lacking at a gas station
No,
at all.
you have to sprint into the gas station.
Should have called me.
Straight out,
You
dude.
should have called me. I would have gave him the lay of the land, dude. I know about the Midwest.
You know about Detroit?
I'm one of them. I mean, I know about Chicago, man. It's not too far. Stone's throw away.
I've been to Chicago. Yeah, Chicago's. I've never been where you've been in Chicago.
It's chill.
It's chill.
Ultimately, I'm going to move my family there.
Yeah. No. You can move your South Side. Yeah.
No, it's good. The South Side, it will get gentrified eventually, but the hipsters are the ones who gentrify everything. By the way,
Yeah.
and they do a damn good job too.
Yeah.
Meaning, like they put like nice, sweet stuff in there.
Yeah.
But it's coming. They're going to go do it down there, and it's going to be a tough one. That's going to be. There might be.
Then
Blood on
Gary,
the
Indiana is going to get packed.
Gary, Indiana is completely black.
That was the shittiest place I've driven through.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Richard Pryor too, I think, right?
Maybe. No, he's from Peoria.
Illinois, yeah.
But
Dude, the South Side of Chicago is totally black. Like completely.
Yeah.
Like you go into Walmart, every employee and customer is black there. It's
running
weird.
smoothly.
It actually does run like every single small. It runs like every Walmart.
Yeah.
I couldn't like judge the mechanics. I was too busy being like looking around, being like, dude, I can't be the only. There's no way.
Yeah.
And they all,
I'm the only white dude in this entire.
There's no
Walmart.
Cheddar Bobs.
and they have
Only
a-
white dude in the entire
Cheddar
Walmart.
Bob.
It was crazy.
I watched 8 Mile and I was like, they got this right. The
Yeah.
way the city looks, they got it.
They
They
nailed
nailed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was in all black Walmart in Chicago, and we had to buy Kool-Aid. And
no.
so I'm in the Kool-Aid aisle. I'm trying to
Sold
play.
out.
The line was outrageous. I had to get a ticket.
I was trying to lay low already. I'm trying to lay low. I'm trying to blend in. And she bought Kool-Aid. And she's like, all right, we need sugar now. And I was like, they got sugar in this stuff. I saw people turn their heads, and Brittany's like, dude, shut up. And I was like,
Don't ever.
I was like, you put sugar in this shit? It's already sugar.
Sugar.
It's like, what the fuck? And I just saw heads turn.
You should have asked for
mind
the
your business.
outdoorsman gear. You should have said, where's the hunting and fishing section?
Yeah, I showed my ass in all black Walmart, and I was like, wait, you put sugar in this shit?
But it's better than Columbus Ave all black Walmart?
Yeah, I swear to God. I think that place
Well,
is
Columbus Ave is not all black Walmart. There's a lot of people going in there.
true.
That place is hell, dude.
No, this was pretty chill.
I went
but
into
again,
all-
I couldn't really judge
I think I went with you.
to Columbus Avenue.
Columbus, I think that's like the only.
That's one of the worst
it's
Walmarts.
the most insane Walmart I've ever seen.
Dude,
in my
they're
life,
just
dude.
hand trucks just
It
left
just
on the
stopped.
ground.
Whoever was
stacked.
supposed to stack the shelves just stops.
Dude, I
Just
went
they
to-
just quit on the spot.
It's crazy.
Dude, it used to be a 24-hour Walmart, and they were just like, no, we're not 24. Now
We
they're
can't be
they're till
24.
like 11 p.m. now.
Yeah, that's about right.
That's yeah.
Nothing good happens in Walmart
Shut
after
down.
11
No.
p.m.
I bought a video game there at like I think 1 a.m. one time.
Sick.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I went out to buy whatever. I forget what video. It was when we all lived in that house, and I sat there for 20 minutes.
Call of
And
Duty.
I went to another. It might have been COD.
Yeah.
And I went to another section. I was like, "Yo, there's nobody in electronics." And like, "Yeah, they're probably on break." And I was like, "It's been 20 minutes." And they're like, "Yeah, you just gotta wait." I was like, "What?"
So it's nighttime
Very
Walmart.
European.
Very
Very
European.
European. Very European.
Okay.
Very south, very down south.
Yeah, just like there's
Take
the
your
hours
time.
or whatever we want.
Dude, it was pretty nuts. Yeah, that was. I might go back to all black Walmart.
All black
You got to get
Walmart.
down to Detroit.
I'll be there. I'll be there soon enough.
It's fucking crazy.
I'll be in Detroit. I think actually pretty soon.
Grand Rapids, kind of nice.
Is it?
There's areas in Grand Rapids that were pretty nice.
Yeah.
Sounds nice.
Yeah. Detroit lived up to the hype.
Do you know where
Congratulations.
every black dude lives? Gary
Yeah.
Neville, Michael Jackson, Floyd Mayweather.
I could have got that. Give me another one.
Where's Charles Barkley? I know where he lives. He lives outside of
Alabama.
Philadelphia. He's from Alabama. I think he
Yeah.
lives outside of Philadelphia now.
Oh, really?
He's got a house out there. Yeah.
I thought he was a Phoenix man these days.
I don't know. Could be
I
wrong.
think
Maybe
I
he
know.
just has
I know
a house
Chuck
out
likes
there.
golf.
Maybe he just has sex with guys out in Philadelphia.
Pause, dude.
kidding.
Those are the founders. Those are the
There's no way.
co-founders
Yeah,
of the pause movement.
there's no way.
Shaq and Chuck were the first to like
Yeah.
constantly on TV be like,
Balls.
Chuck would say something gay and Shaq just
Give him the,
looks at the camera.
my friend did electrical work at Sir Charles's house. Said he's the fucking
Chuck's
man.
the fucking
So
man.
he's like, dude, he was like, I was like nervous to go in there.
He might be the coolest guy.
Oh yeah, you fucking met him.
Briefly, but he was very nice.
Yeah.
And then it turned,
You met Shaq?
I've never met Shaq. That's the goal.
Shaq's iconic.
He
I
loves
had
comedy.
a dog named after him growing up.
Oh, fuck.
The Shaq used to be my guy. Orlando Magic Shaq. About as cool as it gets.
Yeah.
Shaq's the guy.
Everybody thought Penny was cool because he was in the fucking Blackstreet video. I was a Shaq Diesel man.
Yeah.
Penny was cool though.
Dude, Tom
Number
was
one.
a Shaq head from back in the day.
Shaq's-
My brother Tom bought the
If you like
Orlando
sports,
jersey.
you're a young man. Yeah.
I remember when he
32?
got drafted, dude.
32 Orlando? Of course
Yep.
I had that, dude. That was the sickest. I was so sad when he went to the Lakers.
He had to.
He had to. He was growing.
He had to.
He had to.
Dude, he called.
He had to go. All right, Patreon. Go check out Colum Special. Check out Matt's Special.
Get out
Check
there,
out
bro.
my.
Check out all the
Yo,
special.
check
we
out
all
all the
special
specials.
boys.
Check out the specials.
Couple of special boys.
Special
all right,
needs.
yeah.
Check out the show, the specials.
Goodbye.
Thanks.
The Wild Wild West.
Hey, we're live. What's up, everybody? Sam Morrell, thank you for coming, dude.
Thanks for having me, man.
I mean, I hate to dig into what we were just saying, but you're absolutely right. The headset, that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
Oh,
Headset
why'd I
cop.
burn it off air?
I was the funny, just saying.
That's what everyone says now. You show up, they're like, save it.
I know.
Save it for the pod. But yeah.
Sam was looking at my headset. He said that just when you see a comedian with a headset on stage, you know a molestation story is going.
Yeah, it's going to get serious.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard, man.
It's always something dark. There was another guy in the 90s. I forgot his name, but he was like, the first half was really funny. And then he was like, anyway, my dad was murdered. And you're like, what the fuck? But he had the headset. You knew something was coming.
It is. It does lend to like a gravitas towards the whole thing.
Yeah.
And here is the secret to life. And just pause.
Or like a self-help person where they're just like
Yes.
doing this a lot.
That's where I got. Remember, did you ever see Vanilla Skies with Tom Cruise?
Yeah.
That's where this made me laugh of him just being like, "You want to get fucking pussy or not?" Thank you for coming, dude. I'm fucking pumped to have
I
you.
couldn't tell if that was a good movie or not.
When they broke out in singing in the end, it pissed me off.
Vanilla Sky?
Am I thinking? No, I'm thinking of not Vanilla Sky, Magnolia or something.
Yeah. Oh,
My
with the
bad.
frogs?
My bad. I'm thinking. Yes.
Yeah, that was annoying.
That pissed me
And
off.
it was like a really good movie till then.
It was awesome, and then it just ended pointlessly with him singing, and I was like, "This is fucking pissing me
Yeah.
off."
Yeah, I'm with
Bullshit.
you.
Yeah, but dude, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me, dude. I'm happy to be here.
Dude, it's funny. The first time I ever saw you, I was a pup in comedy. I was a young pup, and my friend Chris O'Connor was like, "Dude, Sam Morrell's going." It was in Philly. You were doing some show. I forget where it was. We just watched, and we're like, you know, when you just start, and you see a guy who like actually can do it, and you're just like, "Oh fuck, dude."
Where was it?
It's in Philly. I forget some theater. It was like not a theater. It was like a theater, but it wasn't like a. It was like a I don't
Like
know
a
if it was
black box type thing?
Yes.
I did a lot of those in Philly because they were easy. They were, easy to get to. Train is like
Yeah.
90 minutes.
Yeah.
People don't know. It's like right there. But
Yeah, I was a young,
I loved it.
I was a young comedy pup, and we were going, "Whoa, dude, that's so fucking cool, dude." He has a whole fucking hour. This is crazy. All in 5 minutes, we're like, "Oh, dude, that's so fucking cool."
Oh, and then like if I look back at that hour, I'd be like, oh, I fucking suck. That's how it works. You know, you feel good about it for a minute, and then
Yeah.
But then I don't like my new stuff either. It's like
Yeah.
it's tough. Like, how do you feel about your stuff?
I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm like the hour I'm doing now, I'll be like, "This is great," and then I'll there's like chunks of it where I'm like, "This fucking sucks. I need to cut this all out." But I get to the point where I just want to be done with it. I'm like, all right, it is what it is. I want to like release this and just go on to coming up with something else.
I know it's amazing how quickly it's like just a new relationship, and like at first you're like, oh my god, this is amazing, and then a few months in you're like, what am I doing?
I know what the fuck am I talking about. Yeah, I'll laugh. I'll not even laugh. I'll be like, there's like certain things I'll say from it in my head. I'm like, "You fucking loser," and I'm like, "All right, come on, man, come on, let's get through the hour, brother. Let's get through the hour."
There's always that one chunk where you're like, fuck, why am I still doing? But you're doing it because you believe. You're like, it'll get better.
Yeah,
But you got to do it enough that you hate it, and then you're like, all right, I'll write new stuff.
it's time. Yeah, it's time
Yeah.
to chop this loose. I'm excited. I'm gonna try to do a special I don't know, at some point, and then in the spring maybe, and then just
You're like one of the few successful YouTube specials of recent.
thank you. Yeah,
I
that
feel like
was-
there's not that had a moment, and then it was like it got oversaturated, and you, Ari, a few other people.
Dude, I was thinking for like maybe 40,000 views. So I was like, I'll probably get 40,000 on it. And then like I was like, I'll have to do a bunch of podcasts, promote it. And then like the first week, I was like, oh sweet, I don't have to do anything. I'm just gonna sit back and chill.
I know. That is the dream, to be like no press.
Yeah, it's I thought I was gonna have to do it all, and whatever. But I always say people ask me, they'll like be like what should I do for like like my podcast, I'm like, dude, here's what you got to do. I was like, just get a co-host to become supremely famous. And I was like, that'll work for sure. That's what you do.
You got to be like an agent now. You're like, I think that guy's got the goods right there. Yeah.
True. But yeah, people, it's funny when they always get like really disheartened when I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, man. I'm like, you just find someone who's super famous.
You're holding up your end though.
Yeah. Well, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. But yeah, it is, I don't know, man. It's just people get spun out, man. Entertainment's the only like job I've ever seen where people make like as much as a doctor, and they're like, I'm a fucking loser. And you're like, dude, you're killing it, man.
Yeah, but if you saw other doctors like performing an operation, you're like, that guy's getting more likes than me on his operation.
True.
You'd feel like there is that thing about like, and also like we do badly more than like a doctor's like. I'm sure they fuck up sometimes, but like I've had like 3 bombs in a row. If a doctor fucks up 3 times in a row, I'm like, you got to get out.
Just coming home, like I fucking bombed on that brain surgery. I was dead.
It was an easy one. They were good. He was good, and I blew it.
The other doctor went on, he crushed, and I came on and just killed the guy. True, that's a fair point. Yeah, they don't have to deal with metrics.
I think just the comparing. We always compare, and like it's different than it used to be. Like back in the day, you'd be trying to get something on Comedy Central, and there'd be like one spot. You're like, this is the white dude spot. Mm-hmm. If I don't get this, I suck. And you're like, shit. Then I'm on a lineup with like Norman, Dan Soder, Phil Hanley, all these like killer New York comics.
Yeah.
Joe List, and but now it's like it's kind of wide open.
Yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, it does, and it sucks too because I will say in comedy the product is your like personality. So people are like, yeah, not for me. You're like, fuck you, dude. It's not like you're just selling insurance. You're like, yeah, I don't really need that right now. It's like, yeah, I saw you. I'm good on you. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's not my act. That's me. They said my name. That's when it would hurt when you're like, they don't just like dislike you, especially when you told you, like, oh, I don't just dislike his act. I don't like him.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, it's a weird. I don't know. It is. It is funny. People like talking about like the internet comments. It's always kind of people are always like, but it is an interesting thing because you do have to deal with like the way you're. I don't know how to put it, but that's the way you're like your body has like cells. There's just like a million comments about you, and you can start getting into them, and it is. I don't know. I think it is funny. It's a fun thing to like. I used to get real whacked out. I'd read them like just like fuck this guy. Who the fuck is this guy? Now I'm like. You never can tell because sometimes it'll be something that actually is accurate, and you're like, "Fuck, that's actually true," and that's painful to realize. Then it's like you get like, "You suck, I love you," and then you get like opposing views that you have to somehow just choose. Like, which one do I actually believe?
I know
and
you're like, "Fuck, I am a dumbass with one eyebrow." He nailed it.
I know,
Shit.
I know.
Every once in a while, yeah, but if you believe the good stuff, then you're crazy too.
I know. That's the problem. That's a problem, dude. I don't believe any of it. I just wait till I find something negative and I just feel the sting of that. And I go, that's enough for today. And I just go about my day and I go, fuck.
You got to also, I know comics who are like, I remember a comic friend of mine got this like great write-up in the New York Times. And I called him like, dude, this is amazing. And he was just like, nah, this is like right before they turn on me. Like he couldn't enjoy it at all. He was like, nah, they're going to fucking, this is like, they'll call me great. So it's like people are going to fucking be like, this guy sucks.
Yeah, or they're going to dig out some skeleton from my past. That'd be, yeah.
I don't think this guy has any skeletons. I think he's like pretty well liked, this guy, but he just like, yeah, I don't know.
Damn, dude. Dude, I was, I did want to talk to you about this. So you know about the Diddy stuff, obviously.
Sure.
Everyone knows
I was
about
there.
that.
It was great.
He sucked my dick. It was awesome. Diddy's now crying that it's unfair that the owner of Abercrombie is not getting as much. He's out on bail while Diddy is not out on bail, and he apparently I didn't get enough time to look into it, like the details of it. But he was apparently running like a sex trafficking thing in the.
You can tell by the stores, right?
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
You just walked in there, you're like, this should not be okay, right? These poor damn employees.
Well, they used to have shirtless teenage boys outside of their store while running I think it was primarily a gay sex trafficking ring. Yeah, which is crazy, dude.
In the open, base. I remember walking in there and being like uncomfortable and having to leave.
Yeah, dude. I remember I would like high school girlfriends be like, let's go to Abercrombie. And I'd like walk past like a fucking hot dude with his shirt off. And you'd be like, fuck you, dude. Walking, like I'm not buying any of this shit. And it was like,
we were so mean to them, but like looking back, that dude was probably getting railed.
Yeah.
So we were in the wrong.
I thought they were getting a ton of pussy. Turns out, yeah, they were just like blowing old men.
They were the pussy.
They were the pussy. But yeah, it was crazy. That guy is apparently he was running a thing like Diddy. where it's like all kinds of crazy manipulation and deception and sex trafficking and whatever.
But that's the way to do it if you're doing that, because you're like, well, this is so out in the open. You think I would just flaunt it if I were actually doing
True.
But then he was, because Diddy was more like, it was more like a VIP vibe. Like you only,
Yeah.
And, of course, so someone with all these celebrities, you wouldn't be doing something like this. The word would get out.
Yeah, true.
But, I don't know how it works, if they had like NDAs or something there.
I think they just try to get dirt on you. I think that the deal is you try to get dirt on them first, and then you're like, I don't know, because I'd be so nervous. Imagine if you were running like a sex trafficking, like you were. Imagine if last night you just drugged.
I'm already stressed. I can't imagine. I'm already like, fuck. I feel like shit. I'm on the road. I can't imagine that guilt level where you're just like, fuck. I have a sex trafficking ring.
You you GHB'd the guy opening for you. You fucked him, and then you fucked like 4 ladies. And you just woke up and like, all right, I got to do a meeting for my fucking vodka. It's crazy.
Damn. Yeah. What's gonna happen to Ciroc?
I think someone else bought it. Yeah, I think someone.
Is it tainted though? Because I did think of Diddy when I think of it.
Yeah, that's what I would think. I would drink Ciroc and have a good time thinking about Diddy having fun times. But now I'm just like, ugh. But no, I think they. Some people try to say that was the whole thing to get him off of the board because they were saying like there were like liquor billionaires who didn't want him. He wasn't like playing ball. It'd be like liquor Ticketmaster being like, you're not playing ball, and they're trying to claim
you're not playing ball. You have a sex trafficking ring. Back in the day in like Hollywood, they would have morality clauses in the contracts for like these young starlets. So they'd be like, a young actress would be like fucking a married guy, and they'd be like, nope, you gotta shut that down. We invested at you here at MGM or whatever.
Yeah.
So, it's like, it's really funny how, back then it was like, infidelity's bad. Now it's like, don't fuck kids.
Yeah, don't please. Yeah,
it's,
please.
It's changed.
It does ruin it. It does ruin a brand. The Catholic Church was the only institution that was like, their adherents were like, come on.
It's a branding error.
Every big company has some bad guys.
Subway. It's lost some luster.
It has.
And they could have gone with that Clay Henry guy. Remember Clay Henry back in the day?
No, who was that?
He was the other one. It was like Jared and Clay Henry. They brought in like a 1B character.
Yeah.
Like he got real big on burgers and fries, but now he's down to a smaller size.
So they
Clay
brought
Henry.
another guy in.
Yeah, he was a fireman too. Like he could have made them. He could have made him look good.
Loved his wife.
He was probably a good guy. But then, they went Jared. And look, we can't deny Jared had an impact.
He had the sauce.
In the story of just walking and eating. He's like, I walked to Subway and I ate sandwiches and I lost. And you're like, that's not true, but we all bought it because we're idiots.
I know. Oh, when he pulls those pants out, you're like, who can argue with that? That guy's pants were so much bigger. He was just circling school zones. A shark, dude.
That's how he lost the weight. Just getting his cardio and going from one kindergarten to the other.
Did you see the documentary about him?
I haven't. Is it good?
It's amazing.
I gotta watch it.
It is, dude. He was way more sinister than you think. Like he apparently. So the reason that whole story broke, he went to a school assembly. He was going to assemblies in schools, and like at the height of his, prime or whatever. And he would talk to kids
like he's Barry Sanders in his prime.
But he was in a school auditorium, and he was with a lady who was like the local news lady. And they did like a little speech. He was like, kids, you got to eat healthy, blah, blah, blah. And she was doing her thing. And then they went and sat down. He goes, God damn it, I'd love to fuck one of these kids. Just to the lady. And she was like, what? What? This is all according to her. She was the one who broke the story. And then
that was a heat check moment for him. He was like, man, I'm getting away with this for so long. Let me see. Because that's what they do. They like try. It's like serial killer shit where they'll go back to the scene of the crime. It's like that cockiness of getting away with it.
I mean, dude, yes, for sure. But it was like, it's such a weird thing to do because then I guess he was putting a feeler out for her because then this is where it's kind of suspect for her, but she was a journalist, so she was like, I want to kind of get, this is a huge story if this guy potentially really wants to fuck kids, or if he's just like fucking around and is the funniest guy ever to like just step down and like, I don't want to fuck one of these kids. But then she started like pretending to be his girlfriend, and they just drew all this
stuff out of him.
Get stuff out of him. And I don't think she ever said she had sex with him, but she would be like, they would have like phone sex where she'd be like, what were you talking about? And he was like, I just think I want to fuck you. And he like admitted to doing it. And like his manager and him were fucking kids. Like, and then like it all culminates and she's having.
Okay, imagine finding you have that in common with your manager. That's such a weird. Because I was like, my agent's a Knicks fan. But like, I mean, you're like, you're into that? That's fucking great.
Yeah, it's a funny icebreaker to like see kids like, man, they say the funniest things. You see the switch on that kid actually? Like, yo, bro, I was actually gonna bring it up. You do really have to ease into that. Like, that's a good looking kid. Like, yeah, the kid's cute.
Yeah,
You're like,
if you were into that, you're
the
like,
kid's really cute. And you're like, I think that kid's really cute too. And you just eventually you're like, I'm so glad we met.
we should hang. Yeah.
But dude, it all culminates in she has a birthday party for her own kids and uses them as bait.
Yeah.
And she's like, my kid's coming. I'm so into this. Oh my God. And he's like, I'm going to come fuck your kid at the birthday party. And she's like, sweet, perfect. And she's working with.
So she has a kid.
Yes, I think she had like 2. And she was using them
God.
as bait. And she even went to the FBI.
He was using her for these kids. Worked both ways.
Sure, it was quid pro quo.
Yeah.
But she like went to the FBI like, dude, I have this guy on tape saying he fucks kids. And they're like, that's illegal. You're not allowed to record him like that. And that's why they set up the birthday party. And she had like a wire on and everything. She's like, he was like basically wanted a kid, which is monstrous on the kid's birthday. To be like, I'm going to come to his birthday party after he opens his presents. And I'm going to smash. And it was like, damn, bro.
That is a bad birthday.
That is a bad birthday. That's a bad man. And then,
Damn.
But yeah, eventually, like, he kind of gets cold feet, but then they get him anyway. He, like, cops to the crime. He, like, dude, he was a monster, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, he was that bad. He was like, he claimed it was because he lost so much weight that then his appetite for food just, like, transferred to kids. That was his claim. He was like, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
When you lose weight like I did, you become hypersexual. And he's like, I just wanted to start fucking kids. Like,
Damn, so Subway really is bad.
yeah, Subway.
I mean, you're like, yeah.
He should have been blaming it on the hoagies. I'm like, those are fucking hoagies, dude. I never wanted to fuck
that
kids.
bread, dude.
Bread fucked me.
That's not real bread. I knew Subway wasn't to be trusted when they claimed that was avocado, dude.
True.
That was
some
that's not
bullshit
avocado.
spread. Yeah, it made me want to fuck you. Yeah, but dude, he got I like explained that documentary at like a fight. Like someone brought it up like jokingly, and I'm like, you know the real story. And I gave like, and they were like, people's wives were like, dude, please stop. I don't want to talk about this kid getting just battened down at his birthday party.
It is tough when you bring that to you. Got to know the audience for that.
I know. It was like a nice campfire setting. We're all like sitting around. People were having like sangria, and I was like, he was gonna fuck a kid at his birthday party. And they were like, all right, that's enough of that. I was like, I'm sorry,
But it's tough because it's been pushed into the mainstream. Like it is a Netflix thing or HBO, whatever.
It was,
on.
yeah.
And so it is tough when you're like, you're just hanging out at like a nice little party. You got a skewer in your hand. You're like, John Benet Ramsey. You see that? It's crazy.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it has been pushed in. Like the heinous murders they're like great. That stuff never ends. Heinous murder footage is like people love that.
It's endless. I mean, the CEO from fucking United Healthcare. You saw that yesterday.
Dude, what happened with that?
I mean, a guy with a silencer. Talk about bad branding. They got him in Starbucks right before.
What?
Yeah, they got him on camera in Starbucks ordering a coffee.
Yeah, true. What do you get?
I don't know. Definitely not tea.
Yeah, no.
Not a tea drinker.
No
You
way.
need some caffeine to pull out an execution.
Yeah,
I would think.
it's like a caramel macchiato. Or maybe a refresher. Maybe he got like a watermelon citrus refresher. Just carried out he went to Starbucks before he murdered him?
Yeah, run with that if you're Duncan.
True.
Run with that story. Like, we don't
We don't sell shit to guys like that.
like that. That's bad stuff.
That would be funny to just call it like murder juice. Like, yeah, get your murder. We don't sell murder
Well, they had
juice.
the murder ball, remember? Or the medicine ball. I'm fucking it up. That was, by the way, we're such idiots. We're like, it's a secret menu thing. The medicine ball when you're sick.
What is
It's
that?
just sugar. It's just like probably awful for you when you're sick, but it's like tart enough that you're like, it's helping my throat.
Wait, Starbucks has a secret medicinal beverage?
Yeah, it's called the medicine. Is it in the medicine ball? They don't call it that anymore. What do they call it now? Something herbal something. But it's just like lemonade and a shitload of honey, and it's probably just an insane amount of sugar, and you think it's helping because of all the honey, but it doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go puke on a Starbucks counter and be like, I need the medicine ball.
It's yeah, you got to be pissed if you're Howard Schultz.
Bad for Starbucks. I
Yeah.
mean, they had their scandal. I think like 3 years ago, they like kicked a black guy out of there.
Oof.
Yeah, Starbucks, the
not
employee
good.
kicked the black. He didn't buy anything. He was having a business meeting. He's talking business, and they
But
kicked
they
it.
never kick anyone. It's such a,
I know, it was pretty nuts.
that feels personal.
It does feel personal.
I go in there all the time to pee, and I don't
Yeah,
get
dude.
anything.
I'm in there. You're in there trying to sign someone up to a pyramid scheme. They're like, get the fuck out of here. Let me tell you about a business opportunity. And they fucking kicked him out, and it was like a huge deal. It was in Philly.
Damn.
That Starbucks came under massive fire, and they had to come out and be like, the CEO has to come out and be like, we don't like that at all.
It's so stupid too because they did that thing years ago at Starbucks where they're like, let's have a talk about race. Remember that ad campaign they did? And we're like,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Because they kicked out a black guy. They had to do it.
That's so stupid.
And now they have murderers. Yeah, that's what happens. They're like, oh, they're kicking out black guys? I'm going to get a coffee before I murder someone here. This is a perfect place for me.
Coffee it really is great.
Drinking a coffee and
It gets
murdering
you up.
somebody would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty nice. You see like heart rates pouncing as you go away. You're like, God damn, I shouldn't have had that second shot of espresso. That was too much. That was way too much, dude.
Yeah, I'm freaking out. No, I feel like just murdering someone would wake you up though.
True.
That would probably get your heart rate up. I also think, I was a little annoyed that New York's getting bad PR. They're like, told you New York's dangerous. I'm like, oh, we have to answer for this fucking psychopath?
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from.
Yeah, and that's also not like, that's like a weird high-level hitman crime.
That's what
I
they
mean?
say, but then it doesn't look that professional because they find him on camera. And if you're a high-level hitman, you're not going to Starbucks before.
True. That's
a weird move.
True. Apple Pay. Right there. No, yeah. When I say high level, I mean just like killing a CEO is like a high level murder. You would think there was like some powerful interest behind it, or maybe it was just a psycho attacking. I don't even know that guy.
Who knows? I mean, it could be a guy who's fucked over more than a health insurance company. I mean, it's like, I feel like that's why Joker resonated with so many people because in the beginning, he's getting fucked over by his insurance. So you're like, all right, whatever he does is kind of fine.
That's true. No, that's true. You get a
think-
surgery the day before, your thing lapses, and you got to pay fucking $90 million. You're like, you motherfucker.
We've all been on hold with an insurance company. Like, what the fuck? Like, that's where you lose it.
True.
Because, they always, I mean, and also it's like, it's a tough, that's a job I would not want. CEO, you're making a shitload of money at the expense of a lot of people who are suffering.
Yeah. And that's the whole point of insurance. You're taking in more money than you're paying out. So you have to try to pay out as little as possible.
And it does feel like they're trying to fuck you sometimes.
They are. That they have to.
Yeah.
Their whole thing has to be, a lot of those places are like, they have like research about this. There's just like 40% or whatever of people, if you're just like, yeah, sorry, no, they'll just be like, well, I guess I'm fucked then. And then there's like another percentage of people who will actively follow up, but then you can be like, well, all right, we're going to sue you. And like, all right, I'm not doing that. So there's like only a small percentage of people will like know the steps to be like, oh, I got to get a lawyer now. Like nobody thinks about that or like can afford a lawyer.
And it's exhausting. They tire you out. If you're sick, you don't want to deal with making all these phone calls anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
I think about it all the time, the ways they pretend they're hooking you up. I was at a dermatologist once and like, your insurance covers you like a free chemical peel. And I was like, why the fuck would I want a chemical peel? And they're like, well, you get it for free. And I was like, maybe I want one.
Yeah, maybe I'll take that.
It's free. But then they didn't cover the fucking medication I needed.
What?
So it's like they cover shit you don't need. It's like they know how to fuck you, is my point.
Yeah, they do. They're very good. Again, it's the whole point of their operation is to take in more money and pay out less. And they're supposed to pay you out if bad things happen. But the way they can make more money is to not pay you out. And then if you don't know the steps, it's like, yeah, that guy's fucked.
This feels political now. We're like standing back and we're just agreeing.
I'm telling you, we are,
Like,
right? Well, that's a great point.
this is crazy.
That's a great point. I actually agree with that.
We do have to do something about these healthcare companies.
True. But yeah, that one guy, he did it. But
Not that much.
Yeah,
but
that's too much. That was
something.
too damn much. That
Yeah.
guy's...
A silencer too is like, it also makes you realize how desensitized
Yeah, it's
we
pretty
are.
pro hitman, dude. Silencer too?
But you could just buy a silencer.
Can you?
I'm sure somewhere.
Wait, I
in
wanna get-
America, you're telling me you can't?
Yeah, true.
It's
That's
not that
true.
hard to get a gun here.
I thought they were... Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess silencers aren't that illegal.
I don't know.
I mean, they have to be illegal. You can't wear a bulletproof vest. If a cop sees you in a bulletproof vest, you can get like they can stop you. Like, what the fuck?
I feel like if you're a CEO of a health insurance company, you should get to wear a bulletproof vest for a while. Like a little while.
That's how they say that's the best way to get away with killing somebody is opening the door, and as soon as they open, just blast them and walk away. Because you don't enter the house, you don't leave DNA evidence. But
Damn.
all the cities now are gridded with cameras. Like you really can't do that.
Yeah, it's weird. Like we're like close to living in like a Minority Report type of world where, it's like, how are you? It's amazing when people get away with murder. Like that's why that John Bonet thing was so shocking. I was like, in my head, I was like, well, I wonder who did it. I forgot they didn't solve it.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
They didn't solve it. It's so shocking. You watch Forensic Files. I like the ones where they solve it too. I don't like the true crime where they're just like unsolved murders. It's so unsatisfying. You're like, there's a piece of shit who got away. But then you watch Forensic Files and they're like, thanks to DNA, we caught this guy.
Got him every time. Yeah. Also, too, whenever I watch that, they don't catch the guy. I'm like, he's definitely right outside my house right now. He's gonna fucking rape me and kill me. He's gonna kill me.
I used to watch those. They'd be marathoning them on the road on like headline news and just be like 40 Forensic Files on the road. I'd be watching, in some fucking motel on the side of the highway, just like opening my, like, oh, fuck, why am I doing this to myself? Opening that dumb little curtain, you see meth heads.
Yeah, I still get scared. I get scared in hotels all the time. I'm like,
Really?
yeah, like I'll just hear like someone else's door bang and I'm half asleep and I'm like, someone's in my room and I look around. I'm like, dude, you're such a fucking pussy.
I was leaving a hotel in Omaha a couple years ago, and there was a guy. It was like 4 a.m. early flight. It was like a 6 a.m. flight out, and there was a guy just sitting on the floor in the hallway, just like crying. Oh. And I was like, you just don't want to even see. You just like something bad happened.
No, man. Yeah, you don't want to see
Yeah.
that at all. That sucks. Would you just walk right by, just wheel
Of
your
course, I'm not dealing with that guy. What do you think I'm going to chat him? What happened, buddy? Best case scenario, there's a dead hooker in that room. Something bad happened.
Yeah, true. Oh, God.
Or
yeah.
a live one, and I don't know. Something bad happened, though.
Yeah, also I was like, go in your room, dude. Don't fucking, that's what they're for. Go cry like everyone else does in your hotel room. Don't sit in the hallway.
I know. The public crying is, and in New York, I don't mind it as much because that city's supposed to break you. But when you see it in like a smaller town, you're kind of like, something sinister just occurred.
Oh, my. Yeah, true. True, yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, man. Ryan Hamilton, my friend, has a joke. It was like, New York's the only city where you just see people openly weeping.
Did you see it a lot there?
Yeah.
I could see that. I
guess other cities. I guess Philly, too.
Nah, yeah.
Boston. I think big cities, you'll see it.
I did a month sublet in New York because I thought about moving there like a long time ago, and I was like, man, get the fuck out of here. I went right back to Philadelphia. I was
Really?
Like, oh my, I couldn't do it.
But the Philly to Austin is an interesting move because it's such a different pace,
Yeah. Yeah, for me, I had kids, and once like when I had the kids, I'm like, I wanted to get out of Philly anyway. And then I was like thinking about moving to like the outside of Philly suburbs. I had this like it would have been a bad plan. I was looking at this like plot of land that turned out to be like a floodplain. It was bad. And I was like, I'd be an hour from every airport. And like, there was no way I could do stand up there. I was like, I'll make it work. And then I was talking to Shane. He's like, you want to go to Austin? I was like, yes, please. That would solve all my problems. Thank you. That'd be the best thing ever. Because that way it's like a decent quality of life and for like kids and stuff. And you can just do stand up every night if you want.
Yeah, the club is good, man. The mothership's cool.
It is good.
It's a good
Motherfucking
club.
ship.
It makes me a little nervous how many people are always there. I don't like to, because I want to do new stuff, and I don't want to just like, you see these people every few months for me because I'm visiting. I'm like, I don't want them to see me bombing. Yeah.
It is.
I like to bomb in the shadows.
It's true. True. It is an intimidating green room, too. It's like, it's just that long oak table, and there's 40 fucking people, and it's like, yeah, I was silent for the first like 5 months. I would just sit there and just be like, "Ugh."
It's hardcore. It's like a weird health movement, but also everyone's smoking cigarettes in there.
I know.
I did the smelling salts.
I don't understand why.
I don't know why I did it. Rogan's like, oh yeah, they're good. They'll help you. No one tells me not to put them right to my face. I thought I was dying because I've had allergic reactions before, and I was like, and Joe's like, he's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm like, God, I'm such a pussy.
No, it's ammonia. That's right. Your body, you're just smelling ammonia, and I don't know why everybody does it.
I think I saw Josh Allen or some football player do it on TV, and I was like, oh, I should fucking get me jazzed up for a set. And then I tried it, and I was like, yeah, if you're like a pro athlete, it seems kind of cool, but I'm not. I'm a whiny fuck who just was like, ugh.
There's better ways to get lightheaded. It's all. Getting lightheaded is cool, but it's like, I don't understand. I see dudes back there just ripping them, and I'm like, dude, you guys just telling me you love smelling ammonia like that. Like, just fucking drink some coffee. Do anything else.
Coffee's the move.
Yeah, do anything,
I
dude.
saw a bartender once say to someone, she goes, do you have any Red Bull? He goes, we don't carry Red Bull. You want caffeine buzz? We'll give you coffee. And I was like, wow, the way he said it was so cool.
Oh, shit.
I think about it all the time.
Just keeping the caffeine buzz.
Yeah, he's like, fuck Red Bull.
Bullshit out of my fucking face. I drank a Rockstar last year because I was like tired, and I was like, I was at the Super Bowl with Shane. I was like, I was like, I don't drink that much, so I was like hungover from the day before. I'm a total pussy.
With him, it's impossible not to be hungover,
dude. I was dying.
You can't be a casual drinker around Shane. You can't have. You either are sober or you have 14. You can't have two.
There's no middle ground.
Yeah.
And that night I had like a lot, and the next day I'm just struggling. I'm like, ugh. So I was like, let me get a Rockstar, dude. I felt like I was on meth. I drank like half a Rockstar, and I was like, I gotta go home, guys. And I was like laid in my hotel room, like, oh, I felt terrible.
Oh, dude, I hate them.
I wish somebody stopped me and said, you want a fucking caffeine buzz? Have a coffee. There's shit in that stuff. I don't know what it is.
Even gas station coffee, I like. I just like coffee. I like the ritual of the coffee. The energy drinks. I remember drinking. When you're a young comic, barking and stuff. It was, I need energy. I'll drink a 7-hour energy, and I'm like, even then, you're like, this is. We haven't heard from them in a while. Lord knows what the fuck was in that shit.
Oh
you know?
yeah. The 5 hour when they do the shot real quick.
But then it turned into like 7 hour.
Oh,
It was
really?
like that something about Mary scene where he's like 6-minute abs, and he's just like, what if someone did 5? And he's like, no. But they went the other way.
Damn,
just
they
kept
bumped
adding.
up 7-minute energy.
Yeah, that shit. I think it was 7. Wasn't it 7 hour energy? I think they kept bumping it up.
It makes sense. It's also it is funny to just like the term energy just got like appropriated into being like you're just like hitting yourself with stimulants. It's like, no, I have energy right now. It's like, no, dude, your fucking brain's wired on stimulants.
Yeah, well, I was listening to your podcast where you're talking about just sleep and how important sleep is, and you're like, oh my god, we'll do anything but the thing we're supposed to do.
I know.
Sleep is the thing.
Dude, I fought it for a long time because I would get into coffee. I'm like super sensitive to caffeine, so if I drink caffeine in the morning, I for real have 7 hour energy. I'm like,
But do you take
wired.
naps during the day ever?
If I drink caffeine, I can't take naps.
Same.
So what I try to do, I like just white knuckle through a morning. Then I won't have coffee, but I will take a nap in the middle of the day, and it's like, dude, you feel so good.
I've never been able to do it.
Oh, I love it.
I
dude.
can't. Sometimes I'll be so tired that I just fall asleep early or something. But like I can't nap. I drink too much caffeine.
That's the problem. If I have caffeine, no nap, or I'll take a fucked up nap where I wake up like, oh, like, oh fuck. But it's like, yeah.
How about the melatonin stuff? I hate that shit.
Dude, I tried it, and then someone told me it shrinks your balls, and I'm like,
Really?
They hit me with the yellow 5. They're like, yo, that stuff shrinks your balls, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing it. So I was taking it on the road.
Why does it shrink your balls?
I don't know. Andrew Huberman said it. Someone said
Really?
that Andrew Huberman said that, and I was like, all right, fair enough. I'm not fucking. He's got to be right. He's got to know about that.
He seems like he knows a lot of stuff.
He's using them, bro. So he's got to know. He's using his
Yeah.
balls a lot, so that guy knows. He's keyed in on the fucking ball research.
Yeah, the melatonin gives you nightmares. I feel like
Yeah, you get. I would take it. I started fucking around with it on the road because I'd be like, I'd be in different time zones, and I get off stage, and as soon as I get back to my room, just swallow melatonin, wishing it was just cyanide, just right in my throat, and I would like sit there and read a book, and all of a sudden you do get like really heavy.
Yeah.
Have you ever taken it before?
Melatonin?
Yeah.
I have like a powder. This stuff I try sometimes called Beam, and it's like it's got all kinds. It's got magnesium, all this stuff.
Podcast sponsor.
Yeah, they send it to me, and they sponsored the pod.
I had it too.
And I was like, I started buying it because I was like, get me some more of that. They're like, they pulled their sponsorship. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it like an
Get
adult.
strung out like Elvis, dude.
Yeah. But but I would get nightmares. I would wake up like sweating, like what the fuck? I have nightmares every night, and I'd be like, that can't be good sleep.
No, yeah. That's I took it one time, like I was like, I'll just take it at like fucking 6 p.m. Just get like ready for this sleep. I didn't realize how hard that shit hits you. I did the same thing, the Beam powder. And I was like getting something for my kid, and I was like, what the fuck? And it just like hit me out of nowhere, and I was like, oh shit. But yeah, it does. The melatonin works, but yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it's just.
But does it work? Because they're
Yeah,
like,
are you
we're not
getting-
feeling refreshed, right?
Yeah, I was like tracking. I was like psycho tracking my sleep at the time, and I would get like more deep sleep from it. But
Really?
Yeah, but it's like addictive, dude. Then like next thing you know, every night I'm like, I should take a little melatonin at night, and I was just like, but I've heard that it's not when they say like 2-3 milligrams, 5 milligrams, it could be like anywhere from like 25 to 1. Like it's
What?
way off.
How the fuck do they get away with that?
I don't know. It's like who the hell's going back and forth and like analyzing it. So, and they could say like these products in like tiny print, like may or may, but I've heard that. That's also from the
That
Hughes.
hate tiny print.
I know it's fucking.
So they fuck you.
It's fucking bullshit. But
they
yeah,
fuck you every
apparently
time.
Hughes is way against the melatonin. And then I heard the thing about like being 20 milligrams. I'm like, whatever. And he's like, it shrinks your balls. I'm like, that's say less, brother. I'm off
Are
it.
smaller balls that bad though? Who cares?
Yeah, but you don't want to get them shrunken. That's the problem. It's like, what the fuck? It just anything that can shrink your ball. It isn't that big of a problem when you think about it. But like, just having them
Hey,
shrunken.
your dick's looking a little bigger.
That's
you know?
true. That's actually
there's some stuff going on.
You're sleeping great.
You're sleeping well.
Yeah, it's not a bad point.
But there is something about them being. It feels less manly, I guess. Big balls is a good thing. That's what they say.
Yeah, exactly. And it just there's something about it, something you're eating shrinking your ball. Like, dude, the yellow 5. As soon as I found out about that, I was terrified back in the day. Like, yeah, you know that shit.
What's the
shrinks.
yellow 5?
Never heard yellow 5 shrinks your balls?
What's that?
It's just a food dye. It's like the yellow 5 food dye. Or whatever the fuck it was called, but they were like,
You're
bro,
best off just eating as naturally as possible. But like that's the thing. Like when you travel for work and you're waking up at weird hours, like you're eating weird.
Yeah.
You're sleeping badly. Like it just adds up. You
yeah.
just
She's usually shitting, not the best either.
a bad gas station shit. There's something about that where you're like, all right, there's something dark.
Yeah, especially the worse the bathroom looks too. Just shitting in it, you're just like, dude, how did I get here? This is terrible. Someone definitely just shot up.
Oh, everything's like a little less healthy when you go. Like in New York, you can eat pretty healthy, but then the diner's been destroyed in New York because the rent is so damn expensive. So you're like, did I just spend $22 on 3 scrambled eggs?
I know.
It's insane. But then you go on the road and just the little things that you don't think about where you're like, all right, they put like a fucking bucket of butter on my toast.
Yeah.
This is like the hash brown's a little crispier. Everything tastes great, but you're like, man, I don't have the energy I had after this meal that I normally have.
No, dude, I'm almost pre-diabetic now. I was traveling a lot, eating out. I thought I was pretty healthy.
You look healthy. You look like a gym guy.
Dude, I was working out and everything, but I was eating so much food when I was like, it's like, dude, I'm like getting the restaurant.
Because you need something. You need a win on the road. Sometimes you have a bad set or something, or you're like, just like the anxiety.
You need to do I need to do something somewhat self-destructive, and it's like
and you don't drink, and you don't do drugs. I don't really drink,
and I have not cheated on my wife, so I'm like I'm left with nothing but overeating. So I'm like, well, I have to overeat, so I would just pig out, and like I can't.
That's for all the vices you have though. As long as you don't go diabetic, but like that's not the worst vice.
Well, now I get to reverse it. Now I get to have a health journey where I can be like, guys, I was at 5.7 A1C. Now I'm going to try to get down. I kind of was happy to learn about that. I was like, oh, cool. This is like a cool thing now.
It's another chapter.
Yeah, exactly. It's like something I can do. And if I can actually get it down under control, that'll be kind of fun to be like, I got mine down. 5.7 is the beginning range of pre-diabetes. Like I'm at the door. I'm on the doorstep.
Damn.
My dad has type 2 diabetes. I know I haven't.
Your dad has type 2?
Oh yeah.
Is he overweight or no?
He's like lost. Yeah, he's got like a beer belly, but he also like, dude, I worked with him for a while, and he was demolition, and we would, on the way home from work, he would drink a milkshake every day.
Yeah,
that's how he rocked. It was like 4 soft pretzels and a milkshake every day on the way home. And I'm like, dude, I'm just eating too much rice. How the fuck am I pre-diabetic? This is bullshit. This is fucking nonsense.
A milkshake? I haven't had one of those in fucking forever.
Dude, I've never seen anyone do that, because we were doing a thing where you burn steel, and it was forget that galvanized steel, so it's coated in zinc, which, like, I don't know, protects it against rust or something. So when you burn the steel, there was this thing, they'd be like, yeah, you got to get your calcium. So it's like calcium somehow traps zinc. This was all like
so that turned into a milkshake.
Yeah. Then he was like, we need milkshakes. It's like, so we can stay
This
healthy.
will help. McFlurries will help us if we. I think the last time I had one, we had Bill Burr on our podcast, and it's a drinking pod. So we were like, Norman's like, he doesn't drink. We should do. He likes milkshakes, and I'm like, all right. So we're like, we got to get Bill Burr in a good mood. So it was like milkshakes and cigars was the trick.
That's kind of nice, actually.
And it was a fucking great combo.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, of course, 2 nice things. Of course, they, but they don't always work together,
They never. I don't think anyone besides my dad actually does milkshakes and a cigar.
It was nice.
It is awesome. How do you like that?
He was in a good mood.
Nice.
We were, you just don't want to rattle him. He's Bill Burr. So but at first we were like, he was like, this time to this time, I have a heart out, like whatever you need.
Yeah.
We had a friend waiting in the hallway to do the next episode. And then at 4:15, his out was 4. We were like, we got to get out of here, right? He's like, no, I don't. He's just like hanging out. We're like, all right. I got a text from Mateo Lane. Like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's Bill Burr,
Yeah, that would suck, just absolutely drawing his ire and just having him just being like, fuck you.
You
Bill,
fucking asshole.
how's your milkshake, Bill? I just wanted you to have fun.
If you want to piss him off, just tell him the Patriots Super Bowl doesn't count, where Marshawn Lynch should have run it.
That's a good point.
He screamed at me for like 15 minutes straight.
Really?
Yeah.
You could get him on the vax too. He's super freaked out on the vax. That'd be fun. But you got fucking vax. You bitch. That would
piss him off.
Yeah, that would get anybody.
I'm not looking to piss him off.
No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah.
I would never call him Bill Feisber. Piss him off. But no, I would not want that guy on my ass. That would suck.
No.
You know what we could all use a little more of? Getting off asses. They didn't fucking fix that typo, dude. They had the same typo last week. Getting off asses. Forgot to put getting off our asses. Fuck! Fix a typo! With bold flavors and a crisp, refreshing citrus kick, Mountain Dew gives you that extra push to get moving and feel like you're on top of the world. A world where the sun's always shining and your crew's ready for action. And unforgettable adventures are just around the corner. Call out your favorite flavor. Still classic. I'm going classic right now. Code red sometimes if I'm getting freaky, but right now just getting the Mountain Dew Classic. Verbiage to use. Great tasting, refreshing, has a citrus kick, variety of flavors, bold flavors, helps you connect with others, is a treat, helps you celebrate, helps you express yourself, helps you take a break. Are you guys not convinced yet? You just read all those fucking words. Helps you connect with others and express yourself. Talk about what game and activity you play with friends. Dudes, look. Yeah, I've told you guys 100 times. I don't know why I got to keep talking about what I do. That's my personal life, what I do with my friends when we drink Mountain Dew. But lately, guys, we play a lot of games, but lately we've just been skipping all the games and just straight up hooking up, all right? I'll be honest. Me and my friends have been hooking up after we drink Mountain Dew. The mountain is calling, and you should answer. Grab your friends, grab an ice cold Mountain Dew wherever refreshing beverages are sold, and do the fucking do. All right. Does Blue Chew work? If you're asking that question, we want you to know that Blue Chew is putting their money where their mouth is by giving you a month free. Blue Chew is an online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but at a fraction of the cost and in a chewable form. The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA and prepared and shipped directly to your door. The best part? It's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. You can take them anytime, day or night, so you can plan ahead or be ready whenever an opportunity arises. Like a job interview. Again, guys, they want a personal endorsement. I haven't taken them. My dick gets hard as fucking hell, but I'll let you guys know if I start to hate my wife to the point where my penis doesn't work. Right now, I love her. And my penis gets hard for her when I see her naked vagina. Blue Chew wants you to have the confidence to perform at your best, so discover your options at BlueChew.com verbatim. Blue Chew wants men rock hard. They told me. That's the mission. They will not stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house, till every tent is pitched, till every rod is raised. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we've got a special deal for our audience. Try Blue Chew free. Just pay $5 at checkout when you visit BlueChew.com. Well, $5 shipping, so sorry, I'll throw you guys off. You can try Blue Chew for free. You just got to pay to get the Blue Chew to your house when you visit BlueChew.com. That's BlueChew.com to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast. Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 200 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app. Make your holidays bigger and brighter with Prize Picks, the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. You can now win up to 200 times your money on Prize Picks. Join now because this holiday season, Prize Picks is giving away 2 free picks in December. And they're giving away $30+ million in rewards during Picksmas. Damn, I hate they made me say Picksmas. Think James Cook will get more than 60 yards next week? Ooh. Or Joe Burrow pass more than 1.5 TDs? Wow, I didn't think about Joe Burrow doing that many TDs. Cook up hot takes with your friends and win real money this football season when you and your crew run your game on Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the best way to win real money this football season. Which players are going off? Which ones aren't? Make your picks in less than 60 seconds and turn your sports opinions into real money all season long on Prize Picks. I mean, guys, how nice is that? Just getting in on real money sports action. I mean, I just love thinking about James Cook and Joe Burrow doing 60 yards and 1.5 TDs. I can turn that opinion into real money on real sports action. Download the Prize Picks app today and use code DRENCHED to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code DRENCHED on the Prize Picks app to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game. The holidays are about connecting with loved ones, and there's no better way to do that than with a digital picture frame from Aura. Wirecutter called it the best digital photo frame. That's so fucking crazy at the Wirecutter nod. And it's easy to see why. You can upload your favorite pics of family to one frame and relive all those happy moments again. Or share the big news, like a new edition maybe? What pictures do you and your family love sharing? It could be cute selfies, vacation pics, or funny photos. I mean, that is really nice. I love the show. I try to get dressed up really cute and show my wife and say, hey, check me out. Do you want to suck me or fucking what? Who are you going to give this gift frame to? Definitely my mom. I'm going to give this gift to my mommy. And if that's not personal enough, you can even upload a video message to play on the frames as soon as they plug it in. So the first thing they hear is your voice and how much you love them, or the ISIS beheading video you want to send your mom. Save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver mat frames by using promo code MSSP at checkout. That's AURAframes.com, promo code MSSP. This deal is exclusive to listeners, so get yours now in time for the holidays. Terms and conditions do apply. That would fucking suck. Dude, we were talking about bathrooms. I read a thing today saying they're saying you got to check. If you're at like a public bathroom, you got to open the thing and look into the toilet roll because people using like, using like needles for drugs, heroin or whatever, are taking their syringe and just like sticking it, using that paper towel roll to like clean off the needle. And he showed a picture and it was just like little poke holes with just blood, like little like blood spots everywhere.
That sucks because you already don't want to shit in a public restroom.
I know, dude.
And now you got to worry about a needle.
Dude, yeah, for real. And I don't know why the guy was like, women should be more concerned than men. It's like, all right, I'll take it. But it's like,
no, I'm not thrilled either. What the hell?
But it's like, dude, yeah, I don't know what the rationale. Maybe vaginas absorb. I don't know, but it's like,
well, I'm doing the tour bus for the whole thing, so it's a lot of public restroom shitting.
Yeah,
because you're like, you can't poop on that bus.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not allowed to. So next day, either the rec center, we go play a little ball, or we,
that's kind of nice.
Go to get poop there, or
check.
You poop at there.
Yeah, open the thing and just look. Even if you don't see blood, but if you see little poke holes, that means people were cleaning their needles off in the. Maybe it's some internet bullshit, but I saw the picture. I was like, that actually does make sense.
It bugs me too that these like heroin addicts are like worried about germs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, like fuck, just do heroin, you fucking pussy.
Be a man. Also, it's like you're worried about germs. You're taking toilet paper, roll. I'm like, let me clean this off.
Yeah, that annoys me.
Yeah, it was funny in Philly when they gave there's like I'm sure you've seen the thing of like Kensington Avenue where it's like just K&A and there's guys like everyone's standing outside. Did you ever see like that shit on YouTube?
What is that?
In Kensington Ave in Philadelphia, it's like one of the biggest heroin markets, like I think in the country. It's like Skid Row. It's not as big as Skid Row, but it is just the people outside, tents, like zombified, standing out there.
It'll shock you. This country, man, like every downtown now has that.
Yeah. Except for Irvine. I was just in Irvine recently. They have 0 homeless people.
They got rid of them all.
They do. In Irvine, they offer you a bed, and if you say no to the bed, they put you on a bus, and they're like, out of here to LA. I swear that's their policy.
Yeah, Rudy Giuliani did that back in the day in New York.
Did he really?
Yeah, they got rid of the homeless people.
They just
sent them on a train.
To where?
I think to the West Coast.
Damn.
So he probably sent them to Irvine, and then they were like, you go back that way.
Get the fuck
that's probably what happened. Yeah, no, that's... even in like downtown Salt Lake, I was, you're walking by, like, holy shit, this is crazy.
Yeah, dude,
everywhere.
But dude, it's funny in Salt Lake. I was there at a farmer's market like last year, and I was talking to this guy who was like, he was campaigning for mayor. Yeah, I think he had been mayor before and stopped. He's like, they need me back, and I was like, the park was beautiful. I was like, dude, this is awesome here, and he was like, well, yeah, there was homeless people here, and like they got cleared out right before the farmer's market, and I was kind of hitting him with like, that's what's up. And he was like, no, it's actually an injustice, and this is why I'm running. I was like, oh, shit, my bad. I was like, fuck, my bad, dude. He's like, it's really sad. They took the prescription medication and kicked him out. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, but look at these avocados. This is such a nice
I did
market.
hit him with that. I was like, you got to be honest, dude, though. It is way better. I was like, just on a level of just enjoyment, it is kind of sweet that they're not here right now. And he was like, whatever.
He wouldn't give that to you.
He was just kind of like, all right. But I was like, bro, it's nice you're defending them, get their tents taken up. But I think it'd be sad if I saw that part, but the aftermath is nice.
It is weird, too, that these tents are being used for that. Like, the guy who designed the tents were like, this is good for camping. You're going to go on a nice thing. And then you just get people with needles like, oh, fuck.
That's true. You would think, the thing about like the love of nature and you're out, you're like hunting and living off the land. It is mostly just like emaciated human beings like selling each other for sex, and
it sucks, man. And
dying,
it's getting
a lot of dying in them. A lot of people dying in those tents.
It's getting worse, man. You go around, you just find areas where you're like, there are so many people unwell that you're like, it's not going to get better anytime soon.
No, dude. And imagine no one's getting really born. Is anyone born into homelessness now, or do they just like, what do they do with you then? I guess they take your kid.
Yeah, I guess so.
I didn't think about the
You
homeless
don't see a lot of
babies.
homeless kids on the street.
You don't, just the adults.
Yeah.
I think they take you if they see you as a homeless kid. No Oliver Twist. If they see you as like a young homeless kid, I think they're like, get the fuck out of here.
I would hope.
Because I'm just waiting, because if that becomes like a permanent class in America, that's what I'm kind of like seeing. Like, where do they go from there?
Yeah, they have
know
the
what I
new
mean?
thing that Demolition Man like predicted everything, and it's like the sewer people that might be next. You're like, fuck, all these.
Well, there are people who do live in like little catacombs and under bridges and stuff. And I heard Germany now, they have a crack epidemic in Germany. It's crazy. You know, nothing goes away. They just come back. Now Germans are dealing with like a hard like 1980s crack epidemic.
Oh shit! Like
all
that
blazing
sounds so
rocks.
vintage to
I know.
us, but
I
yeah,
know.
to them. Crack in Germany. And that was like the one place in Europe I didn't go, and I was so bummed because I feel like Berlin is supposed to be sick, and I've never. Yeah, I was bummed I couldn't make that one work.
How is stand up in Europe? They all speak English.
Amazing.
Is it
dude.
fun?
You know what's funny? It's my worst set I killed last year in London, and then this time I just was like, I think it was my worst show there. You know, I hit like Belfast, Dublin, Paris wasn't amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the city's amazing. Just like the stand up is it's whatever. Paris is meh. That's my no. And then what else? Oh, Amsterdam, Copenhagen, Stockholm, and Oslo were all incredible.
That blows
Incredible.
my mind. They can all like listen to stand up. I just assume I'm like, there's no way these guys.
You would have a lot of fans over there.
That's crazy.
It's amazing, and they're.
That's nuts.
It's look, you know, some places like blow you away. You're like, wow, I moved more tickets than I expected here, and then some you're like, man, it's a light show, but even the light shows were pretty damn good.
That's awesome. I guess they're pretty happy. They're in another country and like
fucking beautiful.
yeah, just some fucked
But
up.
it is
bullshit
funny when you
country.
run into a fan on the street that like out of there. I saw a guy in Dublin, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're here!" I was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" And he goes, "Are you doing a show tonight?" And I was like, yeah." I was like, "Yeah, I think there's still a couple tickets available." And he was like, like I was like, "Oh, he's not going to come." Like, what are the odds I run into a fan an American fan in another country, and he's like, "Nah, I'm good." I know. I was like, "Wow, all right."
All right, dude, that's cool. Yeah, that would be cool to be in another country. Like, oh, that's crazy. People are like, hey, man, what's going on? You're like, what the fuck?
They do a double take because they're like, "Why are you here?"
Yeah.
But you know, it's like, have you done Australia yet?
I did. I don't know. I opened for Shane in Australia. It's
pretty cool.
It was cool. It's just the flight is fucking
It
brutal,
fucks you up.
dude. It fucks you up for like forever.
The way back fucks you up worse.
Yes.
Like going there, it's like I just drugged myself.
Yeah.
Just a few muscle relaxers, a couple glasses of wine. I'm like, I'm fucking good
Yeah, I'm
out.
all right.
But then on the way back, I was like, I'm bad for like a week.
I was fucked up, dude. I had kids. That was like when they were really like even younger. So we did a show the last night, got home at like maybe 2 or 3, woke up at 5 for the airport. I don't think I really even slept. And then I can't really sleep on planes that well. So if I slept on the way back, maybe for an hour or two, and I was awake for the most of it, and then got dropped off at the Newark airport, and then had to drive. This one was in Philly. I was awake for basically 24 hours, and then had to just drive from Newark to Philly. Oof. And to my wife, who was like, "Finally, you're back," all that shit.
Yeah, you don't walk into a happy room there either.
No,
I see that with Gary because who I tour with, he's got a family and I don't. So I'm seeing he's like, she's like, "You didn't FaceTime me." I'm like, "Oh my God, I'm just fucking."
Dude,
I'm having a lower pressure.
You watching your kids cry through FaceTime while you're in a hotel room while your wife is just like huffing might be it's hell. It's the fucking worst. Like, and you're sitting there like, hey guys, trying to tell you, well, maybe you should talk a little nicer. Maybe it's terrible. It's really bad. It's one of the saddest things of like when you travel for stand up. Then eventually, as they get older, it becomes a little better. But like when they're like little and you're just like,
and you feel powerless.
Oh, you just feel awful, dude. You're like, why am I doing this? This sucks. But then you get it. But then the thing I always tell
It's a
myself,
good example to work too, for your kids. Like you're doing
That's the thing.
You followed your dream and it worked out, and your kids will see that when they grow up, and that's a cool thing too.
that's what I tell my kids. I say, guys, I know you don't like when I go away, but if I were to stay here and do another job, I would kill myself. So do you want me to kill myself? You guys want your father to kill himself? Because it would be your fault.
We got you a babysitter. His name's Jared Fogle.
But it is true. You do have to. There is like, because I'd be like, I should be around more. But I know if I had like a job that I hated, I would just be miserable in the house. So it's like, what's better, having kind of someone who's traveling a little bit and happy in the house, or someone who's there every day, like, oh.
And you got this going, so you have other things going on. I think you said a good. I hear it more from female comics because I think women are expected to be like the mom should be there. The mom shouldn't be traveling. And I know some female comics who have babies or young kids, and they're just like, Rachel Feinstein's one of my best friends, and she was like, if he could go to work like whenever. He could do like all these 24-hour shifts. I leave for like a spot. They're like, they treat me like I'm Casey Anthony, you know? So it's like,
when the baby's really young, it is like a biological reality that they do need the mom. Like they need the mom more. I mean, you can bottle feed them and stuff like that. But yeah, the mother guilt is like 50 million times worse. And yeah, you are judged.
you were in there. You were in her.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, there's that, you know.
Yeah. There's a connection. Yeah, it's a real connection. There's actually now I've read in Sweden, man, the headlines really working in my favor today. They're actually applying to everything. But there's a movement now called soft girl. There's like soft girls now they're called. So like there's women who are now rejecting the workforce and be like, no, I'm a soft girl. So you're either a boss. I was like, what is the fuck's it called?
This is in Sweden.
Soft woman. Yeah, they call them soft women because you're either a boss lady or a soft woman. And now there's people embracing this soft woman lifestyle where they're like, yo, work sucks. I'm becoming just like a pure stay-at-home soft woman.
Well, that it would originate in Sweden because they're just so fucking liberal there. So it's like that's where they'll try out. It's like this is what we'll try out, the liberal idea, and if it takes flight, it'll move over to like the other Scandinavian countries, then make its way here. Yeah, but like that's where you debut it.
Well, I think they went. Well, that's more. There's more like liberal boss ladies. If you're like a boss lady was like, I'm gonna kick ass at work. Don't even ask me to do anything around the house. It's fucking bullshit. Blah blah blah. But now there's a lot of women being like, yeah, this kind of sucks having a job. Like, it's not as cool as I thought.
Yeah, I think, a lot of people, they identify as what their job is.
Yeah.
They're like, that's how they describe themselves. I'm a this.
Well, that's my thing is like, if you're in a 2-income household and your husband makes enough and you're still working, that's when I start to question. I'm like, dude, it's one thing if you're like running a fucking company, you're a boss lady, but when like women are like, I choose to work, and they're like a team associate for like Verizon. It's like fucking why?
But what if there's like a prenup and the marriage doesn't work out? Then you're kind of just like relying on him forever.
That's true. That's true. And then he can like take your cell phone and like get into there are those guys who do that. Yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense.
I think it's good to have your own thing.
Yeah.
I'm more attracted to women who have their own thing going on.
I like soft girls.
You want a girl who just waits for you?
Waits. Yeah. Soft girl. No, I don't care. If a woman works, I don't care. It is. I just think there is something like I don't know, man. I do think there's something sad to have it put in a woman's head that like if they're not working, they're somehow like sold out their entire species and they're like if they're brainwashed. It's like that working sucks too.
Yeah. No, I don't think that way either.
But I hear you. It is nice. I will say there is something nice to.
I just don't like the idea of a woman waiting around for me. She doesn't do anything and then she's like, where have you been? Like, I don't like that energy.
That's totally true.
I like her to have other shit like that she's got to deal with. It's good to have other things.
You're right. No, you are right because I would say that is the downfall of a soft girl or whatever the fuck they're called. The where are you texts increase by 500%. Once you go from a boss lady to a soft girl, it's like there's nothing. They're just dishing off where are you. It's like, where are you?
I swear to God, when you said soft girl, I thought it was going to be like some like a trans like man, but like the penis doesn't work. I really thought because Sweden is so fucking liberal. I was like, it's going to be something like that. But.
Well, dude, there is something. Well, apparently, yeah, Sweden is the most liberal place, and that's why they're kind of like, what the fuck's going on? Because a lot of women now they're like, all right, we laid the path. Jordan Peterson talks about this. You laid the path for gender equality, and there's like they have more people than ever who are like, fuck that, I'm just gonna stay at home and be a traditional wife, which, whatever. It's
but that's also their, that's. I guess it's weird if you had a male friend who would do that. Like, I'm just gonna like hang out. And you're like, all right, because I have a friend like that, and he hits me up for money, and I'm like, dude, just fucking do something.
Do something, yeah.
He's trying.
Is he a soft dad or is he like?
No,
he's just chill.
He fucked it. He had this woman who like was a hard worker and she like wanted to have a family with him, and he was just like, nah, I'm good. And he's just like a single dude now.
Chill. Oh.
I'm like, dude, you really misplayed your hand here.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting like Venmo requests from him. I'm like, dude, come on. $60. You got to get your life together.
That's true. No, you did make a strong case for a boss lady because it is true. You do want kind of someone who has their own thing going on or else they're going to be fucking bugging you.
I just think it's nice. You have another thing. It's just like, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be like a crazy, but just have something else because you don't look at the divorce rate. Nothing. I mean, you hope things work out, but
no, it's about 50. I think we just came down from 50 to like 48%.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's all right.
It's high. It's still pretty fucking high, dude.
But it's
50-50.
There's a reason people are getting less. Why is that?
Wait, getting divorced less?
Yeah, 2% is something, right?
That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's two. You said 48 instead of 50. I thought it was. So it went.
Yeah,
down,
it went
right?
down a little bit. It went down a little bit. It's all geographically.
I think
Depends where-
abortion went down slightly too.
Did it really?
Yeah. Or maybe people are just being a little safer. Who knows?
Yeah. I wonder because it's the saddest divorces I've seen are when like people don't even hate each other at the end, when they're just kind of like.
It ran its course.
It's just when two people just like lose all passion for each other and just go like.
Yeah, you think you're gonna have like a season 4 Carmela Tony blowout on The Sopranos, but then at the end you're just like,
Yeah, I've always
it's
thought
dead.
I always thought that was the saddest like versions. You hear people like, yeah, we one day looked at each other and we're like, nah, it was pretty mutual and peaceful. I'm like, that sucks. You want it to be like tears.
But if you have kids, that's what you need. Because
That's
the
true.
bad ones, you've seen those where you're like, holy shit, they just hate each other. I've seen people
Yeah,
who stay
true.
together who fucking hate each other. And that makes me sad too.
That's bad.
Because you're just like, you hate going home. That friend who will stay out with you all night. And you're like, man, this person rocks. And you're like, oh, they're deeply unhappy. That's why they're still drinking with me. Like you're just like so grateful that like this person wants to party, but they hate their home life.
That's true. That is the one thing where, when the divorce rate is at 40%, it's like, yeah, a lot of marriages, like just growing up, you see, you're like, damn, these guys hate each other. So that is a sad thing too, to like, there's no easy way because it is going to be stressful, but it's like, yeah, when do you throw in the towel is like a weird question. And mostly women initiate divorce.
Yeah.
It's mostly women who initiate it, which is like, I've always been struck by that, but it's like.
Yeah. Maybe women put more stock in happiness. I think dudes are kind of more comfortable being miserable.
Yeah, true.
Women are like, am I happy? Like they're more introspective. I think women question things more than we
Yeah.
do. Like I'm happy to just go through life being like, I need a joke. I need this, But then every once in a while when you like face your feelings, you're like, oh my God. Like it'll scare, because women are just like trained to deal with their feelings.
Yeah, all the time.
And we're not. So when I'll just like, I'm feeling something I don't like. Whiskey, please. I'll just like,
Yeah.
I'll just bottle it up. But that's not good either.
They're incommunicado all the times with each other about like what's stressing them, what's going on. And they are good about that. But sometimes it can be too much where I'm like, dude, it's like, well, you're invalidating my feelings. They're dumb. They don't apply to the problem. They're just getting in our way. Turn it off now, cram
Yeah.
it down, and fucking deal.
Yeah.
But you are kind of right. I think I've talked about this before, but one time I was with my wife and she was like freaking out where it's like bedtime. She was just like panicking. I could hear her breathing weird. I'm like, what's the matter? And she was like, I'm like, just tell me what's wrong. And dude, she listed a rapid fire response of like 6 problems at once that had like sub problems about like this person. And I was just like, stop right now. It was so fast and it was just like
and so organized.
Yes, it was like this interconnected web of like this person, that, and this happened, and then they thought this and that, and I was just like, I was like, all right, I don't ever want to glimpse into that ever again. But I was like, I feel for you.
Was it a work problem or just like a home problem?
I don't even remember. It was more of like a friend group / work thing that she was
Those kill
freaking
me.
out. Oh, dude, it was like.
You watch these. I don't watch them, but some of my girlfriend will have these like Real Housewives shows on, and I'm like, you're just manufacturing problems. I know that they're like fake and they're written and stuff,
yeah.
but these people, just the idea of these people who have nothing going on, they're like, this person didn't invite me to a party, and that's like an arc.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's your life.
That's like a punch in the stomach in girl world though. You have a party.
That's true.
You have a party.
But sometimes it's even less than that. Sometimes like this person like cut me off or was rude to me, and you're just like, all right.
Yeah, hold a grudge.
You're right. The party thing is actually, that was a bad example.
No,
'cause
but
that's-
that does make sense though. It is
Yeah.
dumb, but it is like that is a thing since women don't like.
It does suck to not
physically
get
fight each
invited
other.
to a party. I don't want to go, but I do want to be invited.
Yeah, man.
Like I don't
that's
want to
true.
go to weddings ever, but like when I don't get the invite, I'm a little like, it's a bummer.
I get kind of sad as well. I'd really not like to go to almost anything, but if I don't get invited, I don't like. What the fuck would
You just want to be thought of. You don't want to actually do it. You just want the. It's almost like at a certain point, the consent is better than the sex.
Yeah.
Where you're like, that woman was like, that woman would fuck you, and you're like, what? That's amazing. And then you just go home and you jack off, and you're like, who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
yeah.
need the fucking sex.
I don't want to. Yeah, I want to keep the fantasy in my head.
Yeah.
But yeah,
the
you-
sex would ruin it. She would be like, oh, that was horrible. And you'd be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, that stinks.
But the idea that it could have happened, you're like, oh, it's fucking. I'll take it.
I always wonder. It's like, especially when you're before you're married, you're like, all right, I'm gonna have sex. It better be good. Now I'm just like, I'm not. I mean, if it's good, it's great. But if you'll just let me in there, I'm like, thank you, man.
Yeah.
Now you get to the point. I used to get like sad and resentful about that. Now I'm like, that is actually nice. You not wanting to have sex and letting me do that anyway. I'm like, thank you for that.
It's considerate.
That's very nice. I mean, that's very nice of you. You didn't have to do that. Next time, show some little more fucking spirit, all right?
I'm dating someone. I was walking back to the hotel from the comedy club last night, and some woman was like, oh my, she was like so excited to see me. I was like, oh, what's up? And I was like, well, She was like, I'm a big fan. I was like, oh shit, cool. And we were talking a little bit. She was attractive. And I was like, man, if I was single, I would try to have sex with her and I would lose a fan. I might as well just keep the fan.
True.
I'm better at comedy than that.
That is really funny, dude. That is, yeah. I've always been married. I never got to like sexually interact with my fan base.
How long have you been married?
5 years.
Oh, okay.
So I've been married.
I didn't get it when it was like good, really. I feel like, because I was always just so quickly out of a breakup and it was just like, I was too sad, or I like when, or I would ruin it. I remember I fucked like an older woman in Portland once, and I was so sad after a breakup. She's like a divorced woman. She had a really nice house. And right after I came, she was like, what's wrong? I'm like, I just miss my ex. And then she was like asking about it, and I was like, I'm sorry. It's just like very fresh. And she was just like, well, it sounds like she doesn't want you back. And I was like, she might. Like, we got into like an argument about her. I was like, it could work. And I was like, wow, this is like the worst one night stand ever. I suck.
There is something cool though about like the divorced lady energy.
Oh, she was like,
I'm glad those ladies are out there.
Oh my God, I love it.
Like, fuck your ex. She says like $1 million house.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, things don't work out, kid. You know?
Yeah. I haven't seen my kids in 6 months. They fucking hate me. Yeah, that is kind of funny to be like, she doesn't want you.
I know. She was right.
Oh, really?
She was definitely right. But I mean, I wasn't ready to hear it. I was still sad.
Yeah.
And you're just trying to numb yourself on the road. It's like anyway, it's like what I'm saying. You're trying to avoid the feelings of feeling.
Yeah.
But you have to, I've gotten better at just feeling when I'm sad.
Yeah, true.
Or, what you were saying in that podcast the other day, like just forcing yourself. I'm not like working out hard, but I'll go to the gym and you get a little boost,
Do something, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that helps me. I've been good at that. Like, I've been trying to do a thing where I just like, if I'm in a hotel, my first instinct is like, I'm just going to fucking watch porn and jerk off. Because otherwise, I can't fall asleep otherwise. And I've been like forcing myself to just lay in my bed and just feel whatever that feeling is of like, before that I would go away if I just jerked off.
I know what you mean. It's so tempting. It's like made up perfectly for it.
It's crazy, and I'm like, what is going on in me? And then I'll sit there and feel it. I'm like, maybe I can just fall asleep naturally, and then I will actually get relaxed, and then I'll just watch porn and jerk off. Oh my God, now I'm really gonna fall asleep.
I did the exact same thing last night. The only difference between me now and me and like in my 20s is I read afterwards.
Oh,
I
nice.
had my book with me. I was like, I'll read a few pages, then I'll fall asleep.
That is, nobody needs melatonin.
I still watch porn and jerked off, but
you read your book.
I read my book.
That is the melatonin company does not want you to hear this, but yeah, if you watch porn and then read a book,
you could do it.
You do not need melatonin.
You get sleepy.
You do. I read every night before bed. I love it, man.
What are you reading?
Right now, I'm reading a book called Money and the Meaning of Life. That's like, it's pretty good. This is professor talking. He's like a comparative religion professor who just like yammers on about like how money is like central to like, just like it's so deeply embedded in people's psyches, and how it's like we're pretty unique in that regard as like a civilization because it's like relatively new, I guess. And he just says like how you just need like to come up with a way in life that like money's always going to be important. If you try to tell yourself it's nothing, you're just fooling yourself, because it's like when you put like a lesser or base desire, you try to banish it from your consciousness, it just becomes wild and then just like goes crazy and like goes out of control. So his whole thing was like just try to make money the second most important thing in your life, because he's like it's probably the most important thing for pretty much everyone. It's understandable that it is, but if like you can make it the second most important thing, he's like that's an amazing achievement.
That's true, and family will be your number one.
No, me. No, yeah, anything, family, just anything you're doing. It gets into the gift economy, how a true gift never stops moving. Like you're like it's like there's like I don't know, but yeah, he's like, if you can make it second most, and it's like, money's tied in with all of your other kind of like creaturely concerns, where he's like, if you can try to somehow make that second most important, he's like, amazing achievement. It was a good book. It's a good lesson.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to be reminded of things that we kind of already know.
Yeah, exactly.
You kind of know it, but a guy's just like, it's with everything. It's like, fuck. Sometimes you just see a comedian, you're like, oh yeah, I'm just supposed to be funny.
Yep.
Sometimes it's just so simple. Like you see the most obvious message in a movie or book, and you're like, why did I know that, but why did I lose sight of it?
All the time. Yeah, it happens and that's what he was saying. He's like, when you try to banish these things from your consciousness, they just kind of work in the shadows and just take right over again without you even knowing. But yeah, that's helped me a lot in stand-up, because I used to always fucking panic everywhere. I'd be like, oh fuck. Now I'm just like, there's people here, they want to laugh. I'm going to do my best.
You had anxiety to perform, you mean?
Yes. Yeah. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. Yeah. I would just sit there and go, ugh.
I dread it. I get really, and then I'm on and I feel fine. Once I get the first laugh, I feel fine. But like, yeah, I dread the waiting.
Yeah,
A comic before me could run the light by 2 minutes. I'm like, oh, you're killing me. Get the
fuck off.
I just want to fucking go on.
I know. Yeah, I've like relaxed a lot, but if I'm in a new scenario, like when I moved down to Texas, I had to go to the mothership. I was just like,
It's you have to prove yourself all over again.
Yeah, and I
mean, a lot of people know you, but you still have to, you feel like you have to prove
it's
yourself.
true. And I was like working on pretty much newish material because I like did the special and like I was like still trying to like build up like an hour. So I was just shitting myself the whole time. But it's like now I've like tried to take myself out of the equation as much as I can and just be like, these people want to laugh. I'm going to try to make them laugh. And if I don't do well, it was a valiant effort and I'm not going to like freak out or be like, you're a fucking piece of shit. You know, like that stuff is bad.
I used to always think like, it's one set. It's not going to change my life in any way. If you get a new joke, cool. But like this, I'm not ruining myself over this set.
Yeah.
Although Michael Richards might have thought the same thing. So you never know. But but that's how I feel.
Everyone bombs. Yeah,
Everyone says the N-word a bunch to strangers in the crowd. Luckily, camera phones aren't a real thing yet.
True.
Wait a second. Yeah.
No, you should have had the yonder bag, dude. Yonder bag's so important.
Yeah, Chappelle has to protect material. Other comics are like, I might have a racist tirade. I just need. No, but I really do feel that way. Like nothing really that bad is going to happen. You know, like you just give them the best show you can, especially when you're like really, you know, you're working on stuff and you're building, and hopefully the crowds now are sophisticated enough to understand like how we have to do this. So they know, you know, they listen to enough podcasts and stuff, or you're doing your show on your tour and you're like, this is where it's at right now. I hope it's good enough, but like, it'll get there, you know?
For sure. You still get those psychos like, so you're going to do the same thing on the next show? And you're like, yes, I am. Get the fuck out of here. Do you like make it up every time? You're like, no, dude. What the fuck do you think I am?
I know. People think that.
I know.
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
They're like, so you're going to do like, what are you going to do for the next show? Just like something totally different? I'm like, no.
Well, you do. I mean, look, there are moments where we're riffing, so they think that maybe the other stuff. There are moments where we're like, you know, at the end of the show, I'll fuck around with the crowd. I'll like scream at a current event. I'll try to, you know, or I'll do whatever. Say
that's kind of fun. Yeah.
Stuff like that, just to because I get bored with the material anyway. But like, yeah, the fact that they think it's all off the dome is insane.
It's crazy. But
that would be so fucking. I mean, I've seen there are dudes. I think Rory Scovel would do some shit like that.
He did a whole special where he just went completely off the dome.
He's a different breed though in that way. I think that normal comics you just can't.
No, I don't know. It'd be a fun experiment, but it's also like.
But it would do a disservice. Like, can you imagine like Chris Rock off the dome as opposed to like seeing his? I want to hear his polished stuff.
Yeah,
you know?
true. Yeah, true. It's one of those things that sounds cool, but you'd also have to tell the audience that way they're bought in, so they're not just kind of like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
I know,
but. Well, dude, I think you crushed it, man. I think we're at an hour. Thank you so much.
So fun, yeah.
That was a blast, dude.
Thank you. It's the most we've ever spoken.
I know.
Yeah, if you're ever in New York, you got to come by ours. You know,
please, that'd be awesome.
Yeah,
yeah. This is what I've been video recording my basically first time really meeting people. It's really sweet. It's really cool. It's really awesome. But dude, thank you, man. What do you have? Do you have anything you want to?
Yeah, you know, I'm on tour like crazy. Start in January. I got, you know, some clubs to warm up in, like San Antonio, Liberty, and Liberty Township, Ohio, which is like somewhere near Cincinnati, I think.
Nice.
And then Pittsburgh Improv, and then it's just like all theaters going forward, and we're doing the bus, so it's like Charlotte, Richmond, DC, Philly, you know, Tulsa, fucking Austin, Dallas, West Coast, every city. So it's just samuel.com/shows, and if you don't see it, it'll be there. You know, it'll be there in the fall. I'm coming everywhere. So that's Segura. I'm so jealous of his tour name. I'm coming everywhere.
Is that what it is?
That's what he called. Like, what a great tour name.
That is pretty good.
But yeah, so it's just my website. Go to shows, and I'm really coming every city, and it's a new hour, and I feel like it's getting there. It'll be good by then. So
hell yeah, dude. You better get the fuck out there and go there, dude.
And we got our whiskey, Bodega Cat, which is going to be, it's me and Mark Norman's whiskey. I brought you a bottle. It's good stuff. It's everywhere in New York now. It's going to be everywhere here soon. So I'm pumped.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Hell yeah. Well, thanks for coming, dude.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Appreciate that. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Goodbye.